Welcome back to the Louisiana Monroe Dynasty, where I put the one-star Warhawks in the SEC to give myself the toughest rebuild challenge I could. After making a bowl game in our first season, I had high hopes for season 2, as we signed a really solid recruiting class, including 2 potentially elite receivers in Caleb Gurley and Dave Biggs, and the season started out great. Caleb Gurley was clearly an instant star, and we actually got into the top 25 after starting things out with a few wins, but from that point on, the season got a bit rocky. Our offense struggled, and we ended up sliding to 6-6 on the year. Thankfully, we did end up becoming Pop-Tart Bowl champions, so that was a nice way to end things as we sent off our star quarterback General Booty. But I have higher hopes for this next season as we signed a 98 speed quarterback in Kiki McCracken, who is going to be an instant starter and leader of this team. We also return a lot of talent on offense as Caleb Gurley is stepping into the #1 receiver spot, and we also added some speed on the defensive side of the ball with recruits like safety Malik Rice. I'll be playing all of season 3 in this video and setting my sights high as I want to try to make a run at the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we go, man. Season 3, and we're opening it up with Colorado. It's time to see what the freshman Kiki McCracken can do. McCracken, probably the most anticipated recruit in ULM history, and we're going to see the legs for the first time here. McCracken will easily scramble for the first down. That is just going to be so difficult for defenses to stop. And going to the air here, Kiki will find tight end Isaiah Chosen. Was a true freshman last year and did not get a lot of time, but he is going to be the guy at the tight end position this time. This drive is off to an excellent start. We're going to get it out to Sammy Mavis here. Mavis making his first start as a true freshman. Him and Bennett Galloway are going to be the 1-2 punch this year, and it's Galloway who will score our first touchdown in the season. This offense is looking difficult to stop. So now it's time to see what this defense can do. A lot of new faces out here. We do of course return Ryan Yates, my main user player, but I'll of course be bouncing around to everybody in the secondary this season. And oh man, thought we had a shot at a pick there. It looks like this Colorado offense might also be pretty tough to stop, but they're going to go with a jet touch pass here, and we do get him to third down. All right, well, this is a huge play. 3rd and 4, and I'm trying to bait something up with Saver. They're going to go deep, and that is an overthrow. Defense starting it out nice. Colorado is going to go for this 4th and 4, and the quarterback's rolling out, but we are all over it. That's Willie McGoo-Laughlin, dude from our first recruiting class, getting the sack. All right, so let's see if offense can keep him moving here. I'm going to keep trying to sling the ball around with McCracken, and we're going to go for verts. We might have Dave Biggs over top, and this is going to be the biggest reception of Dave Biggs' career. Outspeeds the entire Colorado defense and takes it to the crib. Let's go. Let's see if defense can get another stop. Colorado gonna run it here, and I'm on it with our new free safety Rice. Rice is not as fast as Yates, but he's still coming in at 90 speed. He has potential to be a really solid player. I would like a more consistent user to stick on with this team. It's kind of unfortunate that we don't have a speedy linebacker, and Colorado is gonna torch us over top. I don't know what the heck happened in coverage there. Looked like someone might have gotten bumped or something. Our defense is technically up to 84 overall, but they still look a little bit leaky to me. I do kind of want to try and get the read option game cooking here, and we're going to keep it with McCracken. McCracken's in the open field, and with his speed, that is dangerous. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about with him is wear and tear, so we should probably still be sliding on those. I know we're going to take a shot here. We might have Caleb Gurley deep, but uh-oh, McCracken did not put that ball on the money. I probably should have freeformed that out, and it's going to be the first pick of the season. I was hoping interceptions were a thing of the past. You got to expect young quarterbacks to make a mistake every once in a while, and I do think I still stand by that read, and we're able to get it back just like that. I'm gonna get it out to the bubble. This is Gurley, and Gurley will pick up the first down. He's been kind of quiet so far, so good to get something from him there. And with just over a minute left before half, we're gonna go back to the air. We've got Galloway wide open. Galloway unfortunately not able to make a man miss. He got hit pretty good. One name we haven't really heard today is Tristan Wiley. I was gonna try to get him going here, but we're gonna have this crosser over the middle instead, and Dave Biggs once again is gonna outspeed the entire defense. Another huge touchdown for number 12, and he has been the star of this game so far. Dave Biggs had a great bowl game. It's good to see him starting out this season hot, and Colorado gonna go to the air here, but I am all over that. We're gonna get the user lurk with Pope, our first of the season, and the big boy got up for that. I am impressed with the athleticism. We've got a chance to stomp Colorado out. 35 seconds left in the half here. I'm gonna try to get it out to Gurley, and Caleb Gurley gonna get his first touchdown of the season. Our dude Kiki McCracken is dealing right now, and the boys are gonna shoot off our little cannon. 28 points for offense in the half. They are looking as dynamic as I could have hoped. Colorado does have a little bit of time before half, and they're gonna go with a deep ball here, but Harris is on it, lurking that up in the cover 3, and the Colorado offense starting to struggle. The home fans getting hyped up. I'm gonna try to make something happen before halftime here with a touch pass to Caleb Gurley, and oh man, the block is looking good. Caleb Gurley's gonna get to the outside and he's in the open field. Caleb Gurley just has to make a couple of people miss and he spins a guy out of his shoes. We've seen him with some crazy plays in the receiving game, but this might be his best play yet. Another huge play from this receiving core. And guys, Kiki McCracken with 300 yards in his first half of his first start. That was about as good of a half as we could have asked for. The offense and defense have both been cooking in a beautiful way. Sit down. And I'm trying something different here. I'm actually putting Ryan Yates in at linebacker. I'm hoping that this will give me a little bit more flexibility with my user. And I want to be able to use the fastest player on the field on defense. But he's coming off the field here. Colorado gonna try to chuck it deep, and DeMarcus Ramon, the redshirt freshman, is gonna get his first swat. Ramon was one of the prized players on our first recruiting class. Finally getting some time today, as I believe he's the 3rd or 4th string cornerback. And since we run a lot of nickel package, he should be able to get on the field. Colorado will go with another jet touch pass here, and this time they are able to get into the end zone. But we're chilling, man. At this point, we just got to go with ball control. If this was NCAA 14, I would be trying to run up the score, but wear and tear is definitely something we got to keep an eye out for with Kiki McCracken, and I want to save him for when we need him most. Unfortunately, after a couple of negative running plays, we've got a 3rd and long, and McCracken gonna have to try to pick this up, but he gets bum rushed and sacked. So this game not necessarily over after all. Colorado could get back in it. They are probably gonna have to start passing it a little more. They've just been running it on basically every play. We got a 3rd and 4 here. Let's see what they got. They'll just go slant, and I can't quite knock it out with Yates. I don't want to get nervous, boys. I just want this to be a chill, happy game. I will say I am getting hella tackles with Ryan Yates right now. I feel like this is a great spot for him, and we're gonna get Colorado to 3rd and goal. So this will be a big play. Could be a run or a pass, but dude gets stuck on his own blocker. 4th and goal, and Colorado gonna go with a field goal here. This is kind of shocking. I guess we'll take that stop. So everything's good, man. Just gotta run the rock. But Colorado's been shutting down the running game, so we're gonna have a 3rd and 17 here. This is gonna be a tough pickup, but we might have Wiley here on the C route, and Kiki McCracken delivering a dot. Let's go. So now we really just can run down the clock. Gonna get it out to Basley here, who actually does have 96 speed. Basley's kind of been buried on the depth chart, but he'll kind of be like a 4th or 5th receiver this year. And with time running down here, I am gonna pad the stats just a little bit. We'll get one more touchdown out to Caleb Gurley, and that'll cap off a dominant win for this team, the most dominant of this dynasty so far. Kiki McCracken was just insane today. 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. We couldn't get the running game going at all, but our receivers balled out, dude. Caleb Gurley and Dave Biggs went crazy. So after a great game 1, we are headed to Virginia Tech for game 2. Big opportunity and big test against a top 10 team. We will just have to see how the freshman Kiki McCracken does on the road. And on 2nd down, McCracken is gonna get blitzed and fumbled. Thankfully falls on his own miss. I don't know what the hell happened there, but we're gonna have a 3rd and 22. And I'm just gonna try to get us out of our own end zone here, but this might be a safety unless Wiley's able to turn it up. Thank God he was able to get out of there. I think it's gonna be a holding on our own guy too. So a terrible first possession from an offense that looked unstoppable last game, and we're gonna have to punt it away. So Virginia Tech is going to start it out with excellent field position here, but on 2nd down they're just running it up the middle, and Yates is all over that. We're testing out Yates at that linebacker position again and hopping on him here. Virginia Tech gonna go to the sidelines. What a laser beam from the quarterback. I'm telling you, dude, these CPU quarterbacks can be tough as hell, but we do have a chance at a goal line stop. 3rd down, let's see what defense has got, and dude is gonna scramble. We will not ready for it, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Terrible start to this game. Our offense going backwards to set our defense up for failure, and Kiki McCracken can't get any time in the pocket. The sheds the Hokies are getting right now are actually crazy. We're gonna try to get it out to the RPO, but that was pretty well defended too. And this stadium going crazy on 3rd down. We're gonna go with this little whips play, but once again, the pressure is crazy. We're gonna have to try to convert a 4th and 6 with our freshman quarterback, and McCracken trying to get it out to Biggs. Thankfully, Biggs is the fastest man on the field. That is why you trust him on those lob balls. And that was a huge throw from McCracken, man. Not an easy play to make at all. And he's gonna try to take a shot here. Looks like he had Biggs deep, but that linebacker played that perfectly. So McCracken definitely not looking afraid to take shots so far. Gonna step up in the pocket and get it out to Galloway here, and Galloway getting his first nice play of the day. Got to get it back to him on the ground game. Let's see what we got. Great block by number 53, and Galloway will get 9. All right, let's try to punch it in here. 2nd down, and McCracken is gonna get sacked. We had triangle just wide open. It's gonna be a 3rd down from the boys. Let's see what we've got. I'm just gonna take Galloway over the middle, and Galloway able to clutch up and pick up the 1st down. Nice little check down from McCracken there. Gotta punch it in here. This RPO not looking so good, but Galloway cuts it back, and Bennett Galloway Galloway will get into the end zone. Really nice drive for him. Okay, offense did its thing. It was looking a little bit rocky there on 4th down, but now we're going to be in a great spot if defense can get a stop here. And Virginia Tech just going with curls. Ooh, man, that should have been a pick for our boy. Okay, 3rd and 10. Let's get it. Hopping on Polk for the user here, and quarterback going to take off. This killed us last drive, and it's going to kill us again. We might have to put a spy out there. Iki McCracken is not the only dual threat quarterback on the field today, and Virginia Tech's running back somehow going to get out of there. Thankfully, we're able to track him down with Yates. Definitely seeing some big play potential from this Virginia Tech offense, though. We are able to get him to 3rd and 9, and I'm expecting corner routes here. We covered that up beautifully, but way too much time in the pocket, and quarterback is going to step up. We will have to come up with the user, but we do stop him short. So the Hokies will have to punt it. Big time stuff from our defense, and Dave Biggs just going to call for a fair catch here. All right, well, let's see if offense can carry a little bit of momentum from last drive. Going to start it out with a little swing pass to Mavis, and Mavis will pick ahead for 6. Iki McCracken's been looking pretty good in this one so far. Just doing a nice job of staying composed and hitting his dump offs. At some point, I do kind of want to see him run the ball, but should have Biggs over the middle here, and Biggs not able to make the catch. Was kind of a tough throw. We probably could have timed it a little bit better, and my God, McCracken just gets massacred on the 3rd down. I don't know what kind of menaces Virginia Tech has on their defensive line, but we have just not been able to hold them so far. So a nice stop wasted there from our offense, and Virginia Tech looking like they're just going to run it heavy again. Number 45 is in the clear. We just got blown off the ball there, and the Hokies already in the red zone. It's looking like Virginia Tech's going to try to run the ball until we stop it, but on 2nd down near the goal line, we do stop it. All right, 3rd and 2. Let's see what we got. I got a QB spy out there, but dude finds the sideline, and we go down by 7 again. Offense has got to find a way to strike back here. Running the jet touch pass to Wiley, and probably not the guy we want to give it to on that. We haven't seen Caleb Gurley get involved at all this game, which is weird. And McCracken gonna keep it here. Oh boy, I thought he had a lane. All right, well, big 3rd and 3. Let's see what we got. Should have Wiley, but bro, we just cannot block anybody. I get that I sent 5 out there, but I literally did not have time to make a singular throw. Now we're gonna try to convert a 3rd down, and gonna have to throw this ball way earlier than I'd like to, but thankfully Wiley ready for it. That's a big time play. All right, I want to get it out to Gurley on this bubble, but we are just gonna have to hand it off, and Galloway continues to have a solid game on the ground. See if we can get a little pistol going here. We'll just run stretch to the left side, and oh man, that was a nice hole. Could have turned that into more, I think. And this offense slowly but surely starting to get into rhythm, and oh man, this might be the moment for Caleb Gurley. Gurley is open deep, and McCracken hits him, but he drops it. Certainly not something we see a whole lot of from Gurley. Normally a very sure-handed target, and oh, that was a wrong button press there. That should have been a pick. All right, well, we're gonna have a 3rd and 10 here. Gotta get this ball out super quick, and that is what we're gonna do. What a play from the safety, though. Okay, well, I'm not kicking this, and I'm sure as hell not gonna punt it. So we're going balls to the wall here on 4th down, and Wiley ran the wrong route. Dude, home field advantage drives me crazy, and Virginia Tech is gonna get an easy pick. Probably not very well timed anyways, but that was supposed to be just a quick out route. Incredibly frustrating stuff, but Virginia Tech gonna go to the air here, and that was just a stupid read. We are gonna get the pick and get the ball right back. All right, little gift there. We gotta figure things out on offense now, and we should have Dave Biggs on the corner route. Dave Biggs is gonna get hit in stride. What a throw by McCracken, and we're back in business here. Unfortunately, we got a stupid holding call on 1st down, but I do kind of like how this 1st and 20 sets up. We're gonna have to get that out quick and just hit Isaiah Chosen. That'll take us down to around 30 seconds on the clock. All right, Kiki McCracken, need you to finish off this drive. We're just gonna hit Galloway there. He'll be a little bit short of the 1st, so I'm gonna try a sneaky little halfback screen on 3rd and inches. See if this works out. Galloway is gonna get it, but bro, they played that beautifully. On 4th and 3 though, I'm gonna take my chances. Let's see what we got here, and we should just have Gurley on the drag. Excuse me, that was Wiley. Wiley able to pick up a huge 1st down. All right, 1st and goal. McCracken just gonna get it out to Caleb Gurley, and Gurley gets his 1st catch of the day. We will have to take a timeout. Anything we throw has gotta be into the end zone here, and McCracken is gonna scramble, find Dave Biggs for the touchdown, but we had a holding call on the play, of course, or a legal man downfield, I guess. All right, I am gonna try and take one shot to the end zone here. We're gonna throw it to Caleb Gurley, and Gurley gonna get a big touchdown before halftime. Took him a little bit of time to get going for sure. So despite a kind of patchy 1st half, we're able to go into the 2nd tied up. Just need defense to get him some stops here. We'll have a 3rd down already. Time to try and send the dogs, and Virginia Tech gonna throw it quick. I put our defensive end in a flat zone, and Rivas is gonna pick it off. Hokies quarterback was not expecting that, and we are in business in the 3rd quarter, boys. Let's get it. Iki McCracken just going to pitch it out to Galloway here, and Galloway with space in front of him, he will power all the way down down to the 1. Now we're going QB sneak all the way, but that is gonna get plugged up real quick. QB sneak, not very good in this game, sadly. It was a nice little crutch in NCAA football 14, and our red zone offense looking a little rough. Okay, I am gonna try to go back to the speed option here. Let's see what we can do. McCracken is going to pitch it out again, and Galloway with a man to beat gets tackled, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see what Virginia Tech chooses to do here, actually. They accepted it, and you know I gotta go for this, boys. We're gonna go RPO here on 4th and goal, and Galloway gonna have tons of space up the middle. What are you doing? Okay, well, with the lead on the road, I'm feeling pretty good. It's time to get us like a user pick or something. I was trying to bait up that curl route with Yates. Virginia Tech's quarterback kind of looking a little bit shaky or something. I think the composure might be a little bit low after the pick, and on 3rd and 10, they're going play action, but dude, there was so much coming open. I had to guard that crosser coming to the right side, and it kills us. Should have seen that coming and hit the switch stick. That's my bad. But able to get a big time hit there on 1st down. On 2nd and 7, Hokies are just going to run it again, though, and once again, they just have this right side wide open. I don't know what's going on with us. Defense hasn't been perfect today, but they have been swarming to the ball. Oh man, though, I wasn't ready for that RPO. CPU just has so many more tools in its playbook in this game. It's definitely tough to deal with, and they go over to the big dude there. How on earth did he catch that ball? I thought that was a pick for sure. And VT gonna be able to get into the end zone with a bizarre little animation. A tie ball game for us. Kiki McCracken and this offense are going to have to win us the game, and we're trying to get it out to Galloway here. Ooh, nice blocks on the outside. Wish we could have gotten that one with Chosen and we might have been gone. That's a nice start to this drive. On 2nd down, we are gonna get it out to Galloway again. He is having a really nice day on the ground and through the air. And now's where we need some more Caleb Gurley action. We're gonna try to get him on the corner route, and Gurley running it deep is gonna get in between those zones. Yes, sir. And gonna get it out on the RPO to Gurley. Gurley is gonna have some space, and he'll stiff arm his way down to the 15. All right, this is where we gotta go with old reliable speed option, and Kiki McCracken is gonna keep this. He has so much space and gets sticky to get into the end zone. I'm telling you, this kid is a Heisman contender. Just need one stop from defense here, guys. Virginia Tech is gonna keep running the ball. If we can just stop the run a couple times, we got them. And that is gonna take us into the 4th quarter. We've been playing well, man. Just gotta pull it out. And getting into the backfield here is Polk. Wasn't able to make the tackle, but does slow down, dude. Virginia Tech just keeps running the ball here, going jet touch pass, and we are able to get him with Sawan. So a massive 3rd and 6, and Virginia Tech is gonna run a sneaky draw. I was totally not ready for that. That is a tough one to give up in that situation. It's all about the user, and I just wasn't on the right guy there. And now Virginia Tech has got a 2nd down. Somebody's got to make a play, and we are gonna make the play with the user. Let's go. That is the first interception in Malik Rice's career, and now this offense is in a position where we can just go down and get 3 points. Gonna try to get things moving with a swing pass, but our receiver on the outside, Gurley, just decided not to block. So we're gonna be in a 3rd down situation. Stadium Pulse is going nuts, and that is not the route I called, but Wiley is gonna catch it anyways. He might be dumb, but he sure can play football. You just never know what is coming with this Stadium Pulse sometimes. We're gonna get it to Galloway here, though, and Galloway out in the open field. Ooh, man, if that block held for just one more second. We're getting down towards field goal range. Mind you, our kicker does suck, so field goal range is not gonna be very far out, but Galloway might have a shot here. He is gonna take this well into the territory we needed him to get it, and we might have the Hokies, dude. Just gotta take care of the football at this point. No reason to pass it. I do want to make sure we keep it in the middle. Oh, man, this right side's looking kind of good on 2nd and goal. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I am just gonna keep it up the middle with Galloway. So 3rd down here, totally conceding that they can get a stop, and they'll just have to use a timeout. But Galloway might have a chance. He is gonna shake down to the 1, but I'm just gonna take this field goal, and this is gonna give us a 2-score lead with a minute and a half left. Okay, now we just gotta play smart football, boys. No big plays here. Virginia Tech can have their little dink and dunk all day. I do want a little pick with Ryan Yates before we get out of here. Let's see what we got. Yates is gonna try to lurk that one up coming over the middle, but the trailer route is gonna get hit, and Virginia Tech is getting down the field pretty quick here. Time is coming off the clock. Just gotta not let anything stupid happen. But Hokies will go to the back of the end zone here, and okay, they are gonna score the touchdown. Just gotta recover the onside kick, fellas. He's gonna kick it right to Grosse, and oh man, I missed it, but thankfully our other dude is gonna get it. We're gonna get out of here with a dub, as Kiki McCracken will just kneel it out for his first ranked win of his career. That is a big one for sure. Not as absurd of a game for McCracken, but did have 277 yards. One bad pick, but that was just a bad read by me. And then on the ground, Galloway really solid against a tough defense. McCracken got sacked a few times, but had a touchdown as well. And after the dub, we are up to number 24 in the country. Okay, so checking out the recruiting real quick. We are leading on Cole McChesney, 94 speed free safety. It says he's a bust, but he's still going to be good. Miles Stocker, the gem of this class, dude, 96 speed corner, going to be a beast. And we got David Johnson, should be a solid wide receiver. Dion Renew, who will also be a pretty good cornerback at 91 speed. Ben Branham, who's a solid outside linebacker gem. Jared Steeples, 86 speed linebacker. He'll be a beast for sure. Gerald Dull, a solid left end. Teddy Flavors, a right guard. Jeff Babers, a 96 speed free safety. Calvin Blackburn, 89 speed middle linebacker, which is crazy. Kurt Wichnowski, 98 speed receiver. And then Amika Okafor, a gem left end. Like I said, gonna be a crazy class. So now we got what I'm hoping is just gonna be a stat padding game against Old Dominion. But their quarterback throwing a laser here on second down for a big game. You just never know with these crappy little teams what you're gonna get. This could be the toughest game of the season for no reason, but we are able to get the sack, sending the heat there. So 3rd and 14, let's get it. Old Dominion going with verticals, and we are on Ryan Yates for the pick. Easy lurk for number 32, and we got the ball right back. So a great start to this game for the defense, exactly what we like to see, but Dave Biggs not able to get loose on the jet touch pass. Biggs was a little bit quiet last week after having a great first game, and Kiki McCracken will have to make a play on 3rd down here, navigating the pocket and waiting for Caleb Gurley to come open. Gurley with his first catch of the day. Gurley, another guy who was pretty quiet last week, had 1 touchdown pass. I want to see him go off today, and Kiki McCracken in the open field here will go ahead and pick up the 1st down. Kiki looking composed as hell after his first road start, throwing the comeback route with perfect anticipation to Wiley. And despite all the talent on this offense, Wiley has still been a factor for sure, as McCracken rolling out here on 3rd down is just going to check it down to Galloway, and we're going to have a 4th and long. This offense is just go, 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 though. We're going to go to Galloway again, and that was just way too early of a throw. I don't know what I'm doing there. So a wasted possession. If that was an SEC game, I am taking the field goal. But today, in all honesty, I am going for style points. We might just have to worry about winning, though, here. Old Dominion going to make a big play out of a curl route, and early Newsome going to get it all the way down to the 16. Disgusting. So Monarchs with a chance to get a touchdown here, and going to the corner of the end zone. Dude is going to drop it, thankfully. This quarterback definitely likes to get the ball out quick. We should be able to use that against him. We are going to have a 3rd and goal. Looks like this is just curls from Old Dominion, and dude is going to throw on the run. No way, bro caught that. And we're going to get a roughing the passer. I was hoping for a holding, but Old Dominion going to get on the board. There is no reason to make this game interesting, guys. We just need to get the ball out to our receivers and let them cook, and Gurley going to do just that here. Really, what I would like to see get going is the QB run, and we're going to try it here, but McCracken will just end up pitching it. Galloway gets a solid game, but I want to see McCracken having like 100-yard run day. It's not going to happen when he's taking sacks like this, and Old Dominion's defense proven to be a little bit tougher than expected. McCracken will have to get out of the pocket here and can't throw it away. Oh my god, dude, what a disaster. I was spamming the right stick, but he literally just would not throw the ball. We were just playing terrible, stupid football to start this day. I was hoping our performance against Virginia Tech would just be the norm. We are able to get Old Dominion to 3rd down, and they're just going with a halfback screen. Just gotta make a tackle with the user. Dude broke out of it, but we slow him down enough to get the stop. So despite some stupidity from the offense, we are going to get another crack here before half. I think McCracken has just been trying to do a little bit too much in this game so far. We gotta try and go back to what normally works. And we're gonna have a big 3rd down here. Let's see what we got. I am just gonna chuck it up to Gurley deep, and Gurley didn't have a step, but makes a grown man catch to come down with it. He is up over 100 yards now. Okay, that feels like the spark this team needed. We're gonna go back to Gurley here on the corner route, and you can just throw this man open. He will almost always make the catch. All right, 2nd and goal. Just gotta punch it in here, and middle is wide open. Galloway will get in easy. So a nice little bounce back drive there. Defense has got to stay on their stuff, and oh my god, I don't know what the hell that throw was from Old Dominion, but we're gonna get this ball right back. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better. We just got to go out here and impose our will on this team, but god damn, Gurley just totally misses the block there, and we're gonna be going backwards with a holding again. Penalty discipline on this team could definitely stand to see some improvement, and we're gonna get it out to Gurley here. This will be a touchdown for Gurley on the corner route, but I think that we might just have a flag again. Oh, nope, it's gonna be roughing the passer. This touchdown is gonna count, so it'll be a big play for Gurley after all. All right, feeling better now. I was hoping we just blow the doors off these guys in the first half, but we are clearly the better team here. Just gotta play smart. And Old Dominion going with a deep ball. Oh my god, we just got mossed. Can't say I was expecting that. Now the Monarchs gonna go with a screen, and they will get into the end zone before halftime. This dude's throwing for 200 passing yards on us despite the terrible picks. Alright, right before halftime, it is time for Kiki McCracken to get it cooking, and we are gonna scramble here. Okay, McCracken in the open field and getting to the sideline. One of his biggest runs of the year so far. That'll put him back in the positive for the day despite some pretty rough plays early on. And we should have Wiley here on the corner route. Beautiful throw from McCracken, and we might just have a touchdown here before halftime. This is where we need a laser beam. Let's see what we've got. We should have the middle, and oh my god, I thought that Dave Biggs made that catch. Not the best ball placement ever by McCracken. And oh man, we had Gurley coming wide open there on the corner route, but couldn't get it off. So we need our third down here, and let's see. It looks like Gurley's opened up the seam, but we held on to it for just a second too long. And unfortunately, this is not a field goal that we can make. We're gonna have to jack this thing up and hope for the best. And let's see, we might have Dave Biggs. Biggs is going to hold on to the ball with 2 seconds left. What a play. One of the best of Biggs' career so far, and this time I do think I'm gonna take the field goal. Can't be too stupid in this one. And we do get it coming out of halftime. I want to play a more ball control game here in the second half. Let's get these RPOs to Gurley cooking for sure. Gurley has like 180 yards today, and we'll try to get it outside with Galloway here, but can't. This Old Dominion defense seriously is not that bad, and we're gonna have to take the comeback route here, but not enough time to get it out. This offensive line has definitely been struggling at times, and we're gonna go with the rollout here. McCracken will throw it on the run to Biggs, and Biggs, what a catch, man. McCracken times him up right on the sideline. That is an incredibly tough throw to make, especially on fourth down. McCracken is humming through the air right now and is gonna give Gurley a chance to go up and get it. Caleb Gurley almost making a crazy play on the ball. All right, I would like a low McCracken run in action here. He is gonna keep it on the read option, but this play gonna turn into a disaster. He'll get hit in the backfield and stay up. They're of course not going to give him forward progress, and now we've got third and super long. Don't have to get it all on this play. We'll just dump it off to Galloway to make it a little bit more manageable. This game has definitely been more of a struggle than expected, and let's see what we've got on fourth down. McCracken gonna try to escape, and he does. Okay, we're gonna have to chuck it deep here, and McCracken has Wiley, but Wiley just stands there and looks at the ball. What are you doing, bro? That could have been the best play of McCracken's career so far, but Wiley sells so hard, and Old Dominion is like fully in this game right now. Our offense has looked good overall, but we have not been able to put them away. Defense needs a stop here. Gonna be a big 3rd and 1. We are stacking the hell out of the box, and they are just gonna run it up the middle. No, it's a read option, you idiot. Okay, defense does what they need to do. They're gonna have to punt the ball, and Biggs trying to catch it on the sideline here. This is going to bounce down to the 1 though. Are you kidding me? There seems to be some kind of strange sorcery going on in this game, and McCracken might be in trouble. He's gonna have to scramble out of the pocket, but Kiki McCracken suddenly in the open field, and this is going to turn into a 30+ yard gain. McCracken trying to put the team on his back. McCracken wear and tear looking a little bit rough, but we need him to keep making throws. And will we have Gurley here? Gurley might have a shot, and he's going to catch it in stride. Kiki McCracken almost at 400 yards today. That was a beam. When you got a dude as fast as Gurley, sometimes you just got to trust him. And going to get it out to Galloway here. Kind of a weird animation, but Galloway way faster than anyone on this defense, and that'll give us a little bit of breathing room. Been a closer game than I'd hoped, but you can't say it hasn't been a little bit exciting. The Monarchs are still just clawing to stay in this game, and for whatever reason, man, their offense still has a little bit of juice. They're gonna get it down inside the red zone. We might just be on upset alert after all. Old Dominion gonna go play action here though, and Harris is there for the pick. That might seal this one up. Now we go ball control. McCracken has been taking some hits. We gotta make sure that doesn't happen anymore today. As long as we can get these runs and RPOs working, we should be chilling. And it's also kind of a sneaky way to pad McCracken's stats, because I am indeed trying to get him on the Heisman watch. We're in a position here where we can just make him try to stop the run, and Galloway will just be pounding it down their throats until they do. With all these little RPOs and stuff, by the way, McCracken is up over 400 yards on the day, and this is going to work out perfectly, man. They sent the dogs, and we got the screen out quick. Don't think we took a hit there with McCracken either. Time is running down for Old Dominion. No real reason to take any risks here, but they are going to get us to 3rd and 10. I think I'm going to try throwing another quick halfback screen. screen. And let's see. Okay, we're gonna roll out a little bit, but oh my god, dude. I don't know if I've ever seen the CPU pick off a halfback screen. Are you kidding me? McCracken's first pick of the day is potentially gonna get Old Dominion back in this one. No joke. That is the first time I've ever seen the CPU pick off a screen like that. Of course it happens when I'm trying to get my guy some Heisman stats, but this quarterback is just gonna throw the ball right to us. He has been bad today, man. 4 picks for Old Dominion. And that should wrap it up, but hey, man, I'm trying to pile on the stats, baby. Let's get Galloway cooking. He's in the open field, but there's a flag on the play. And what would be a big-time touchdown for Galloway is unfortunately gonna get called back. You hate to see that, boys. That's something that could bring tears to my eyes. Uh-oh, we're gonna get it out to Wiley here, and Wiley, the slowest wide receiver in this receiving core, is gonna have a chance for a breakaway touchdown. On the jet touch pass, he is gonna put the cherry on top. And hey, now I want to catch another pick with Ryan Yates. Instead, it's gonna be Williams with the pick, and he's gonna have the chance to take this one to the crib. This is another one of those games, man. The score is not gonna look anything close to what the game actually was, although Williams is gonna get caught eventually on this one. But hey, I'm not done yet, bro. I haven't had the opportunity to run a score up like this. Let's get it. Just gotta make sure McCracken doesn't get hit, but we're gonna get it out to Mavis, and he will spin on down to the 5. One more play. I'm gonna try to get Gurley the touchdown on the RPO, and he is sadly gonna get stopped at the 1. Dang. Okay, so we get out of there with a solid dub. Second quarter saved us for sure. And bro, Kiki McCracken went stupid today. 500 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also had a pretty solid day on the ground despite some early sacks. And after that, we're up to number 18 in the polls. Still no Kiki McCracken on the Heisman watch. He'll be there soon. For the first time ever in an SEC game, we actually have the overall advantage on a team, but that doesn't mean this game is going to be easy. We're taking on South Carolina. We had a crazy game against the last time we played them, and that should have been a pick. That would have been a great play for this defense to start this thing out, and South Carolina going with a reverse here will get them to 3rd and long. This seems like as good a time as any to send the dogs. We are going to get in there, and South Carolina's quarterback will have to force out a pass. We will get the pick with Hill, and this defense causing a big time turnover to start the game. So offense will take the field in the SEC opener, and trying to get it out to Biggs on the touch pass, he will easily pick up the 1st down. Love what I'm seeing so far, boys. Let's get it to Galloway here, and he is just going to have a wide open hole up the middle to pick up the 1st down. But we'll have to find a way to convert a 3rd and 4, and just go into the sidelines here. Wiley with a nice toe tap and catch. And on 2nd and 13, we're sending everybody out, and Isaiah Chosen is going to get the 1st touchdown of his young career, dancing his way in the end zone to start this game out hot. That's as good of a start as we could have asked for. And on 3rd down here, I'm hopping on Ryan Yates, but dude is gonna scramble for an easy 1st. Let's box up defense. Come on. Their quarterback just gonna keep it on the read option. And where are our guys going? South Carolina will get their 1st touchdown of the day. Okay, offense will get it back, looking to keep up the positive momentum. And Kiki McCracken navigating the pocket on 3rd down will try to scramble, but can't spin up out of there. We'll have 4th and 5. You have not been watching this channel if you don't think I'm going for this. And with Kiki McCracken, why wouldn't we? He is going to get it out to Dave Biggs. Dave Biggs getting above the defense. I am honestly surprised he was not able to take that one to the house. That is a huge boost for this offense. Potential game-changing play, and now Galloway in the clear, getting 15 yards on 1st down. Okay, I'm going to try to go to a little RPO swing here. And okay, I like this. We'll get it out to the perimeter, but a terrible block from Wiley, and I think we're going to have to kick this. I think taking the 3 is okay here, and that was not a good kick, but it is just barely going to sneak through. What we do before halftime is going to decide how the rest of this game is going to go. And South Carolina going to the air here. I'm trying to lurk that up with Brian Yates, and we should have had it, dude. Just couldn't quite get a reaction. And now South Carolina going with a play action pass. Dude is scrambling all over the field and making a play. This offense is tough to stop, and dude will get into the end zone. Okay, well, not what we wanted there, but I'll be feeling just fine if we can get a touchdown before halftime. All right, gotta finish off this drive here, and I am loving Dave Biggs deep. We're gonna roll out, and McCracken throws a beam on the run. I don't know what happened to the camera angle there, but Dave Biggs is gonna come down with a big time play, and we're gonna go with an RPO, finding Dave Biggs on the in. Dave Biggs with an amazing series there. So we're up 3 and getting the ball going into halftime. Dave Biggs just having a monster game right now. Kiki McCracken had like 200 yards passing in that 1st half, and now a big time 3rd and 5. Let's see what we got. got. I'm just going to take Galloway, and Galloway able to pick up the first couple of big third down conversions there. All right, third down. Let's see what we've got. I am liking Dave Biggs over the middle. That was just stupid spacing, but Biggs is going to get it. Just got to punch it in. Now we're going to hand it off to Galloway, and Galloway will get into the end zone. A lot of great stuff on that drive for sure. This is how I want to see our offense look. And on third down, South Carolina is going to go with a run. No, that's a pass. Totally had me fooled, and they pick up an easy first. This offense just moves the ball so quick it's scary. But going with an RPO here, and dude made a mistake. Cartwright is able to get our second pick of the day, and now we are really in business. We're in a position where we can kill some clock and go up by 3 scores. And getting it out to Mavis here, this swing screen really didn't work last time, but Mavis has been getting a catch every once in a while for positive yards. All right, this is going to be a big play. 3rd and 9. I kind of want Gurley deep, and that's what we're going to take. We're going to chuck it up with McCracken, but that cornerback is on him step for step, and this just gets swatted away. Gurley has not been able to get as much deep separation as I'd hoped he would. And on 4th down, McCracken is going to get bum rushed. He will go down and fumble in the backfield, and South Carolina gets a big stop. Offense was not able to put the foot on the neck, and a window of opportunity for SC now. This dude is just going to make a crazy throw on the run, and this should be a pick. It gets deflected, but Cartwright going to get his second of the day. Defense has come up big with 3 interceptions against this dumbass quarterback, and now we're just going to try to hammer this RPO. We got Gurley out in the open field, and he'll make a cut. Almost slipped out of there for the touchdown, and we're able to run out the clock to get a huge dub in the SEC opener. Another great day for this offense. Kiki McCracken balled out again. He has been so efficient. This running game was just fine today. It was what it needed to be, but Dave Biggs and Caleb Gurley once again balling out. Isaiah Chosen also getting his first touchdown, and the big story on defense was Cartwright getting the 2 interceptions. It is time for the biggest game of this dynasty so far, possibly the biggest game in Louisiana Monroe program history. We are taking on the number 4 Georgia Bulldogs at home under the lights. This could be the game that puts Louisiana Monroe on the map, but Georgia is not going to make it easy. They already got to Kiki McCracken once. Now he's got to try to dial up a dot, and finds Dave Biggs up the seam. So a big time 3rd down here, and we're going with a bunch look. Isaiah Chosen wide open over the middle to pick up the first. And despite taking a big sack on the first play, Kiki McCracken is off to a good start, showing off the speed there to outrun a couple of Georgia players. I don't know if this is the game we're going to get him cooking on the ground, but he has been going crazy through the air, and Dave Biggs continuing to ball out so far. So now we got a big 3rd and 10. Going to go back to the air, and we should have Gurley on the out route. Gurley goes up and tries to get it, but can't keep his feet in bounds. All right, now we got to try to find a way to pick this up. We're going to go with double corner routes here and throwing it deep to Basley. Damn, dude, that guy played it perfectly. I should have waited longer and taken the underneath. So definitely a missed opportunity there. And I can't say I'm expecting a whole lot from our defense today. We'll be lucky if they can at least get a couple stops. And right now, this Georgia running game is looking tough to deal with. Okay, so we're able to get these dudes to 3rd down, and they're going with bunch. They just had dragged wide open over the middle of the field. I don't know what we can do here. I might have to try blitzing these boys. And they're going to the air. We are going to get over there with the user, and Rice has the pick. He might have a shot to crib this. Going to have to outrun the running back, and he spins him out of his shoes. That'll slow him down, but Rice with the biggest play of his career so far. Gonna try to get the speed option game cooking on 2nd down, and McCracken just going to have to pitch it out. Galloway has some space, but it'll close up quick. Okay, big 3rd and 5 here. McCracken took a big hit on that play and going to go to the air here. Chosen not able to hang on to that. Come on. We need the big tight end to be able to come up with that thing. And on 4th and 5, we're definitely going for this. Going to try the corner route to Wiley, and I think we got a pass interference there. This offense is going to get bailed out. See if we can get the RPO alert bubble cooking a little bit. Oh yeah, this should be money. We got Gurley on the outside, and Caleb Gurley is going to get our first touchdown of the day. We have the lead on the number 14. That interception from Malik Rice totally changed this game, and now Georgia going with another pass. They'll hit the curl, and we get the pick with Cartwright. There's going to be a flag on the play. What is this, dude? It looks like it's going to be a holding on Georgia. We get the ball right back. This secondary came to play against one of the best offenses in the country, and actually great blocking to the left here. Galloway is going to be able to scamper to pick up 8. So big 3rd and 5 here. Let's see what we've got. We're going to get it out to Galloway, and he is able to pick up a 1st down. I think I might try to take a shot on this play. Let's see what we've got. Okay, no, I don't like that at all. We're going to try to get out of the pocket with McCracken, but he takes another big hit. That's not good. Okay, got to find a way to pick up this 3rd down here, but the pressure is coming, and we're going to try to get out of the pocket with McCracken, but that was a terrible sack. And our kicker is not good enough to try this field goal, man. We're gonna have to go for it. And I want to try to get it up to Dave Biggs, but not enough time to make a throw. Waste of a possession, dude. We really could have used at least a field goal there. Very stupid of me to take that sack. And Georgia is starting it out nice on offense, getting it out on the RPO and hitting us with a dirty juke move. Okay, we're gonna try sending the dogs again here, and they're running the ball. Can we get to the outside? We can, but dude breaks out of the tackle, and they're really gonna give him the first down on that. I mean, a goal line stop would be pretty cool here, and Georgia's gonna go with a halfback screen. Oh man, I was almost there for the pick. We do get the tackle. Now we got 3rd and goal. Let's see what we got. We're gonna get a man in the backfield. Man, I didn't even send the blitz, but this defense gets yet another stop. Gonna get it out to Caleb Gurley here, but that'll make it 3rd down. I think I need to take this time out. Okay, well, one thing we don't want to do is give Georgia the ball back before halftime. And going out to Tristan Wiley here, he will make a big toe tap and catch on the sideline. I keep hoping that we'll somehow get something open deep. And okay, I'm gonna try this here. We might have Gurley, but McCracken is just going to overshoot this. Dang, dude, we had the matchup. Okay, 3rd and 17 now. Let's see. Oh man, we might have Dave Biggs. Dave Biggs is streaking open over the middle, and we've seen this before. Biggs is gonna catch it in stride, and he will take this to the crib. A huge play, and Biggs is gonna hit the Heisman pose after that. Okay, buddy. So a 2-score lead on Georgia, man. Who would have thought? Just gotta make sure they don't somehow find a way to score before halftime here. At least not a touchdown, boys. And now they have a very real chance at getting into the end zone. Quarterback's gonna take off though, and he will take a sack, so it looks like they'll have to kick a field goal. Okay, honestly, I'm okay with this. We played a great defensive half. I trust that we can get it done in the second. So Georgia will get the ball coming out of the second half. Huge 3rd and 4 here. Let's see what we got. Dude is gonna come in motion actually, and we're User and Yates. They're gonna go to the outside, and Saywan is gonna get the pick. Let's go, bro. This defense is balling out. 3 picks on the day, and he'll get us down into field goal range. We have a chance to seriously take control of this game. Galloway just gonna go up the middle and will pick it up. Yes, I would like to finish the job here, but no need to take unnecessary risks. We're gonna go with the bubble until it stops working. Galloway not gonna pick up the first though. Okay, I'm gonna go with another bubble and see if we can't get this to 4th and manageable. And okay, I'm gonna wait on this, but Gurley comes open late, and I feel like we've just got to go for this, dude. 4th and 6, and okay, I like Chosen in the back of the end zone. We have him on the corner route, but McCracken misses the throw. Oh, that is frustrating, dude. That could have been the difference in the game right there. If we can get a 3rd down stop here, we will be golden. And they're running a play action pass. Let's see what we've got. This one is gonna go into the ground. Wow. So we got it right back. I do think McCracken's accuracy has been affected by his injury, and they are expecting the RPO right now. If Kiki wants to show he's a Heisman contender, he's gonna have to find ways to make plays. And okay, we should have the corner route here. Dave Biggs coming up with another huge play. Right now, Georgia is just stacking the box. Gonna try to get some stuff open underneath here. And oh man, Kiki McCracken is gonna go down in the backfield and fumble. We had B coming wide open, but I saw it so late. Our offense is struggling, dude. They've had so many chances to take control of this game, and now Georgia gonna go to the corner of the end zone. I don't know what our guy is doing, but they have a chance to tie it up. This is where having the field goal would have been kind of nice, but Georgia gonna go to the left side, and I put our D end in a zone. He will pick that off. So we hang on to a 2-point lead, but offense has to go down and do something here. Kiki McCracken's composure is low right now. Injuries have been a huge factor for this offense. We're gonna try to keep rolling to Galloway, and we have him out on the screen here. I'm just gonna dive after we pick up the 1st down. We need this to be the ballsiest drive of Kiki McCracken's career here, and gonna have Galloway in the flats. Galloway hurt, but will power ahead to make it 3rd and inches. Gonna try to throw him off here with a little jet touch pass. Let's see if this works. We need good blocking to the outside, and Wiley picks up the 1st down. Just gotta get those 1st downs. Let's see if Kiki McCracken can convert with time running down. He's gonna have Wiley wide open, and Wiley will catch it, getting us down near field goal range. And man, now I think we think about pounding some clock. I want this to be the last drive of the game, and we're trying to get the screen out to Galloway, but McCracken gets walloped again. It'll be another enormous play for Kiki McCracken here, and let's see what we've got. We should just have the drag over the middle, and Dave Biggs is going to get it. Biggs will pick up the 1st down, and Georgia has to take a timeout. All right, gotta make sure the clock keeps moving here. We're just gonna go RPO to Gurley, but we've got to score this. Gurley is gonna get down to the 1, and oh my god, dude, I think we might be able to run the clock out. Got conservative carry here, gonna be protecting the ball with my fullback, but he does not get the touchdown. Okay, we'll go back to him. Worst case scenario, they get the ball with almost no time left, and our fullback is once again just gonna get down to the 1. All right, 3rd time's a charm. Let's see here. Gonna go back to him, and he is gonna fight. Let's go, dude. We might just beat Georgia. What a ballsy drive from this offense. That was the freshman running back Spencer Skaggs fighting his way into the end zone. Now we just got to keep everything in front of us. And oh my god, they're gonna throw a bomb. So much for keeping everything in front of us. Dude is gonna get this all the way down at the 10. I'm in cover 4. Like, how does that happen? I'm so worried that AI is gonna get an onside kick and screw us over. And on 2nd and goal, Georgia going back to the air, but their quarterback will take off and take a sack. But oh, we have an injury timeout, so the clock's not gonna run. They're trying to cheat us, boys. We can't let them do it. Georgia's quarterback gonna roll out again here, and this will make it 4th and goal. And wow, Georgia's actually going to go with a field goal here. Interesting. I guess this does kind of make sense. All right, boys, just got to recover this stupid onside kick. And let's see, it's going to go right to our guy, and who else but Dave Biggs recovers it. He is just going to go down, and we are going to upset number 4 Georgia. This is a game that will go down in program history. The home crowd is going crazy. The biggest win of Nick Sabaka's coaching career. And Kiki McCracken gutted it out despite the injury. 72% completion percentage for 250 yards. Our offense was shaky today, but man, defense just came through so hard. We got hella stops, multiple interceptions. Everything came together today. And after that, I think we're going to get some commits, boys. Teddy Flavors, Calvin Blackburn. Only 2, but those are 2 big ones. Flavors is just your average 4-star right guard. I think he's going to be really good. And Calvin Blackburn is going to be a dog at 89 speed. He'll be such a good user. Sadly, this dude Okafor is going to commit to University of Kentucky. That's a surprise. We went up to number 11 in the rankings. Georgia is like above us. We should obviously be higher than this. They really got bummed Nebraska at number 7 ahead of us, dude. Still no Kiki McCracken on the Heisman watch here. So we're up to number 11 in the country, but the schedule is not getting easier from here. We are headed on the road to number 9 Alabama in a game which suddenly has playoff implications, and our dude Evans might be loose on this first kickoff return. Evans is going to get caught, but our offense will have great field position. That's our best kick return since the bowl game last year, and we needed that because this offense has a lot of players that are dinged up, but Kiki McCracken's still looking pretty fast getting out of bounds. Just got to find a way to punch it in here, and let's see. Okay, I'm going with Dave Biggs on the drag. Biggs is going to get down to the 5. On 3rd and goal, I'm going to try to go with some RPO action, and okay, we should have Gurley here. Gurley is going to dive into the end zone, and we take the lead out the gates on Bama. Exactly what I wanted to see. Now let's see what this defense can do. They were so good last game, and starting it out with a tackle for loss. Getting Bama into passing situations will be essential today, and they're going to go with a little RPO here. Unfortunately, their dude has a ton of space, and Justice Haynes able to pick up the first down. Really was not expecting the run call on that play, and the Tide going to go back to play action here. Their quarterback has all day, and he is going to have a dude just wide open deep. I don't know where our safeties are at, but we get scorched up, and Bama is going to strike right back with a big touchdown. So 2 very quick drives from these offenses. That was just too easy for the Crimson Tide, and we're going to get it out to Gurley again on the RPO. This play has been so good, and Gurley might have a shot. He is out in the open field just to ask to outrun some guys. Right now, Kiki is the 2nd leading passer in the FBS. It really is crazy he's not on the Heisman watch, and man, the running lanes have been solid today. Gonna go back to the RPO here. Nothing wrong with having a comfort play, and Basley has it. Basley is actually really speedy and hits a dirty spin move, getting us down to the 1. This offense playing with a ton of confidence right now, but that fullback dive gets stuffed. I'm gonna go back to it here though. It's been old reliable for us all dynasty. No reason to stop now, and we punch right back. This game looks like it might have shootout written all over it, as Bama's gonna start this out with a huge run play, and man, just terrible angles from our defenders. This is gonna turn into a huge play. Gonna try to blitz the Tide a little bit, and oh yeah, that was the perfect call there. Easy money. And on 3rd down, let's see what we've got. I'm hopping on Ryan Yates, and he's gonna go to the curl. No way we don't break that up. That is not a throw that dude should be able to make, and I'm user and Rice here. Oh man, I baited up that streak route way too much. Bama will get into the end zone again. This one has been action-packed to say the least, and we're gonna try to take a shot here. We might have Dave Biggs deep, but oh my gosh, dude, what a recovery from that Alabama cornerback. And they are gonna get the ball back, flexing the turnover belt. I think if I floated that, we might have been able to get it in there, but really no reason to make that throw. Our offense was humming. Feels like we need a turnover, man. Gotta find a way here. And uh-oh, Bama's going play action, and yeah, we are fried. This is gonna be an easy touchdown for the Crimson Tide again. They're cutting up this secondary. Gotta be a little bit more careful on offense this time around. All right, on second down, I'm gonna try to take a shot. Let's see what we've got. Okay, no, we're just gonna take Galloway out of the backfield, and once again, he has a ton of space, hitting a spin move to pick up some extra. All right, 1st and 10. It was tough making hot routes, but we're gonna try to make this play work. Bama gets in the backfield right away though, and Bama's fat defensive tackle is gonna hurdle us. What is going on? This game is cheating, and the Crimson Tide take a 2-score lead. So we're gonna have a big 3rd and 7. Can't see any of my receiving icons, but we should have Isaiah chosen here. Just needed to put a little bit more air under that. I am gonna try to go back to a similar play here, and okay, let's see what we got. I'm gonna step up in the pocket with McCracken, and Kiki McCracken able to scramble for a massive 1st down. Gotta find a way here, boys. Kiki McCracken is gonna get it out to Gurley, and Caleb Gurley gonna pick us up another big time 1st down. I think our best shot is to try to take it to halftime with this drive and hope that we can score a touchdown. Bennett Galloway trying his best to make something happen. All right, 3rd and 11. Come on, boys. Let's see what we've got. McCracken is navigating the pocket and gonna step up again. Kiki McCracken showing the speed and getting it to 4th and 1. Okay, with a 98 speed quarterback, we should be able to get this with a speed option, and he's just gonna have to pitch it out. Galloway is in the open and might have a shot to crib this. Bennett Galloway will cut down to the 24, and now we can easily run out the clock. We just got to make sure we finish this drive, and gonna go to the speed option again. This time Bama is in the backfield, but Galloway is gonna fight out of there, and we will get down to the 1. Okay, 3 fullback dives here. Let's see what we've got. Great blocking, and we get in, cutting it to a 1-score lead. So coming out in the second half, we're in this game despite a couple of mistakes. Defense has just got to do something for us. Okay, this is a big one. 3rd and 2, and Bama gonna go with a handoff. Oh man, dude wasn't able to make that tackle. I should have run committed because that is a run only formation. I know because I run Bama's playbook a lot. So now a big 3rd and 5. They're going with this bunch quads look, and man, I thought we had everything boxed up, but this quarterback literally cannot miss. I mean it when I say that. He has 0 incompletions on the day, getting his 8th straight completion there. Just keep on fighting, boys. We're gonna pitch it out here, and oh bro, we need that block on the outside. That would have been an easy 1st down. I'm gonna try to go with a sneaky touch pass on 3rd and 5, and let's see, we need the edge to hold, and it doesn't, but somehow Gurley is able to get loose anyway, and Caleb Gurley is the fastest man on the field. He is gonna take this to the crib. Exactly what we needed. Number 5 is having a big game. Literally just 1 stop from the defense. That's all this team needs. And dude, they keep throwing into these tight windows, and we keep not being able to make plays on the ball. I just don't know what to do. We need it in the worst way here, boys. Manned up on the running back again, and dude is just gonna go over the middle. God, we can't get a stop. And maybe the goal line is gonna be our chance. Damn it, going with some kind of RPO here though, and super late throw. They are gonna get in. Gotta find a way to a big play here. I'm gonna roll out with McCracken, and oh man, I was really thinking about taking Gurley deep. I think he might have had dude beat. At this point, time is really not our friend. We gotta cook something up soon, and McCracken stepping up in the pocket. He's having maybe his best rushing day of the season. We're gonna try a halfback screen here though, and Galloway has it. That just set up perfectly. Glad I called that, and we'll get it down to the 6. Gotta go to the trusty RPO here, and we got this dude Godfrey on the field. I actually don't know who this is, but he's gonna get a touchdown to get us within 7. All right, defense, literally 1 stop. That's all we need from you guys. We can do it 1 time, right? I believe in us, boys. Come on. Am I gonna go with a run play here? Oh, we gotta plug that up, dude. Come on. Okay, they're chewing clock. At this point, we gotta just send the dogs, but this is not gonna turn out well. Justice Haynes is gonna get this all the way inside the 40. They might honestly be in field goal range now. Praying that Bama somehow does something stupid here, but they're gonna run it again, and of course, bro, of course, somehow they pick up the 1st down, even with all our guys blitzing and run committing, and that's gonna do it. We take a crushing loss to Bama. That was just so frustrating. We played almost perfect on offense, apart from that 1 deep ball I threw. The other pick was just total BS. But yeah, defense just literally could not get a single stop. Thankfully, we only dropped 2 spots in the polls. That loss to Bama might have been tough, but we are still very much in the college football playoff picture and getting off to a great start in this game against Auburn. I don't know what their quarterback was looking at there. Now let's see if this offense can pick up where it left off. On second down, we're just going to get it out to Galloway underneath, and he has a blocker. Isaiah Chosen plugs it up, and Galloway gets in for our first touchdown of the day. Yes, sir. Okay, well, the boys are off to a great start. It's looking like Auburn wants to run the ball heavy. Their quarterback's been keeping it a little bit. That's probably going to be the toughest thing to stop today, and oh man, I got caught napping. They quick snapped it on us, and we just left the corner route wide open for the touchdown. All good though. This offense has been excellent, and Caleb Gurley looking excellent here. Stiff arming his way out for a big gain. Gurley seriously might be the best receiver in the country, and we're gonna get it out to him again here. That was a tight throw, but we're able to make it. And down near the goal line, we're gonna try to get this halfback screen going. Just need a block on the edge, and Bennett Galloway is gonna roll in for an easy touchdown. His second receiving touchdown on the day. All right, 3rd and 6. Time to send the dogs here, and Auburn is gonna go to the corner. A beautiful throw from this quarterback, and we can't swat it away. After our defense started it out so nice, this one's looking like a shootout after all. We might have something here. I love Caleb Gurley deep, and we should have him, but he gets bumped and the ball is gonna sail harmlessly to the ground. Would have been an easy one-play touchdown. Instead, McCracken gonna take a sack on 2nd down. And now we're gonna have 3rd and 15. Let's see what we've got. Pressure, and McCracken goes down again. We're gonna have to punt this ball. Unfortunate sequence for the boys there, but on 1st down, we're able to get a sack of our own. We gotta be able to take advantage when we get them to 3rd down, and thought that was maybe a screen. Instead, they're gonna go deep, and do we have that? Yes, we do. Sawan gets the pick. Looked like we might have been scorched, but nice recovery by the boy. On 2nd down, I do kind of want to take a shot here, and oh yeah, that's money. Caleb Gurley catching it, not able to run after the catch, but that'll get us down near the goal line. And let's see, we're just gonna dump it off to Galloway. Galloway trying to get his 3rd passing touchdown of the day. All right, big 3rd down here. Gonna try to toss it out to the perimeter, and that is cash. Bennett Galloway will get his 3rd touchdown of the day, this time on the ground. And we get the ball at half. Just need another stop from this defense. But on 1st down, their running back is somehow going to stiff arm his way out of there, and some terrible angles from our secondary. This is going to turn into a huge gain for Auburn. Auburn going to go play action here, and I was not expecting that. Not quite where I'm supposed to be with Yates, and we're a second late on getting the lurk. The shootout continued. At 3rd and 16, let's see if this offense has got some more magic, but McCracken will take another sack. These dudes are swarming to the ball. Auburn with a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're going to go to the outside here, and that is just easy cash. Our defense has been so up and down today. With 3 timeouts, I'm going to try to catch him off guard with a little toss play, but yeah, that was not a good idea. Waste of time. All right, going to try to get a little rollout action going here with McCracken, and oh man, of course, dude just sheds and throw the damn ball away, McCracken. This is going to turn into a huge loss. I don't know why McCracken can't throw the damn ball. So now we're going to have 3rd and 36. Let's see if we can get something silly here. Nope, dude. Offensive line giving us no time. A lot of frustrating stuff in that half. Definitely feels like a game that we should be winning. I mean, McCracken passed for 250 yards in the 1st half. And this 3rd and 12 is going to be big. Let's see what we've got. Okay, gonna have to get it out quick. We're going to Gurley on the comeback, and dude, just throw it to Gurley every time. Like, seriously. He's a man amongst boys out there right now, and I want to try to get Dave Biggs going, but man, what a play by that dude. On 3rd and 10, we're going to try to sneak in a little screen. This has been really good today, and Galloway is going to make it 4th and 1. Okay, I'm going to try to go RPO bubble here, but uh-oh, they played it very well. Thankfully, Galloway able to get it. Just got to keep plugging away. Gonna get it out to Chosen here, and Isaiah Chosen, man, looking really solid. He's quick off the line. All right, let's punch it in offense. We're gonna go to the bubble. Who else but Gurley finding his way into the end zone. This is somehow one of the most dominant games of his career. Just needs something from defense here, and that's a halfback screen. Sniffed it out with Yates, and we are able to tackle him short. Let's go. Finally, a big time stop from this defense. Trying to get Bennett Galloway going here. He actually has a ton of space to the outside. Easy 1st down. We're gonna try this little toss play again here on 3rd and 2, and just need blocking to the outside. We got some kind of delay there, and Galloway fighting to get out there, but can't quite do it. And I am going for this. Don't trust the kicking game a whole lot. Just gonna try to hit slants, and we have Dave Biggs over the middle. Believe that's his 1st catch of the day, and it's a huge one. Big 3rd and goal headed into the 4th quarter, and I'm gonna go speed option here. We'll try to pitch it out to Galloway. There's a flag on the play, and that is probably going to be against us. I do think we have to kick this ball. Just got to make sure we knock it through, and that will knuckle its way on in. Okay, we've got the lead. Defense has been better in the 2nd half so far, and gonna get the tackle with Rice to get him to 3rd down. Gotta send the dogs on 3rd and 3. Let's see what we've got. Oh man, dude. We had our guy going to the flat. He couldn't quite get on in there. I like running man coverage here. I'm just worried we're gonna get beat deep, as we're able to get him to 3rd and 6. Okay. All right, boys. Huge play here on third down. We're sticking with man coverage, but he has all day. I got stuck on the D lineman and they just hit the comeback. Frustrating stuff. Auburn going with empty here, though. And what are you doing? Dude throws it right to the user. Finally, that big user play I was looking for. Let's go. Trying to go RPO here, and they had that guarded pretty well, but Callaway able to burst out of there for a big gain. And this is where I want to try to go back to the screen. It's been really solid today, but no way, bro. No way. This is going to get picked off by the DN, and he's going to take it to the crib. Are you kidding me? The timing was totally off, but what are the odds that happens in that situation? Now I think we got to try to run clock and win the game on this drive, and we're going to have to make plays here. Kiki McCracken trying to get out of the pocket and can't, and bro, I am spamming the throwaway button. Why can we not throw a ball away in this game? Okay, well, that was terrible. Now we might be in serious trouble. And gonna try to get it going to Caleb Gurley here. Thank God, bro. What a dime by Kiki McCracken. It is gonna have to be this drive. And I'm waiting for Chosen to leak out there. He was supposed to go into the flat, and I panicked, threw it away. We took another sack. Terrible stuff. Now we got third and long, but okay, we should have Gurley on the whole shot. No, I don't know what that was. Thought it was cover 2 100%. And actually, it was cover 2. So the right read, I just made it a second too early, I think. All right, 4th and 16. Let's see if we can make some magic, as Gurley should be open. Okay, make this catch, Gurley. Caleb Gurley is going to drop the ball on 4th down. Are you kidding me? On 3rd and 3, they are just going to run it up the middle, and we are not able to stop them short. That's probably going to do it for this one. And we take a crushing home loss. I still can't believe that screen pick 6. After the loss, we are thankfully able to land a commit in Cole McChesney, 94 speed. Also getting Jared Steeples, solid middle linebacker, and Jeff Babers and Kurt Wisnowski. Caleb Gurley, despite his drop, is offensive player of the week in the SEC. 14 receptions is crazy. Looking at the commits here, McChesney technically a bust, but 94 speed. Steeples 86 speed at middle linebacker. He'll be really solid. Babers coming in at 96 speed. He'll be a beast at 6'2". And then Wisnowski 98 speed at wide receiver. 6'4". Dude, this is going to be a good class. So we're down to number 19 in the country. At this point, we're probably going to have to win the rest of our games to make the playoffs, but I still definitely believe that that's achievable. The biggest thing in this game is we can't take sacks like last game, and that is not a good way to start that out. McCracken and Galloway have continued to both have really severe wear and tear problems, and Kiki just keeps on taking hits. He's putting up Shadur Sanders stats, man. Hella pass yards, hella sacks. Thankfully, Vanderbilt runs a stupid play on 3rd down, and defense is able to get the stop, but they're gonna go for it on 4th. I'm smelling a run play, and this is just power to the left side. Bro, what was that pitch? How did he get that out? Thought we had that one, and on 1st down, Vanderbilt go into the RPO. This is gonna be an easy touchdown for the Commodores. So a terrible start. Something to note, man, Vanderbilt is also 5-2. They probably just have not played the schedule that we have. We are gonna take a shot here on 1st down. I want to get Dave Biggs involved, and that's a perfect touch pass from Kiki McCracken. Gonna get it back to Biggs here on the jet touch pass, and oh, great block from Galloway on the outside. Biggs is off to the races, just has one man to beat, and I am pretty surprised he wasn't able to do it. We're gonna have a 3rd and goal here, and we got slants over the middle, but nothing comes open. McCracken taking a sack. So we're gonna have to go ahead and take the field goal, and once again, this one is just barely gonna sneak through. This is where we need something from our defense. Offense struggling way more than usual for whatever reason. Gotta find a way on 3rd and 3, and Vanderbilt going to the outside. We're able to break it up. Let's go. Offense has it back, but another negative play on 1st down. Gonna have 3rd and 18. I am looking to Gurley on the outside, and we should have him. McCracken is gonna chuck that deep, and Caleb Gurley gonna come down with a huge catch on 3rd and long. His wear and tear is in the red. We'll be lucky if he doesn't get injured before the season is over, and we gotta try to get our boy Bennett Galloway cooking. It's just been really hard to make the run game consistent. Gonna go to Biggs here on 2nd down, and that'll make it 3rd and 3. All right, I do feel like we gotta pass for it here. McCracken is gonna roll out, and oh no, we're just gonna have to chuck this away. Critical 4th and 3 here. Need McCracken to make a throw, and thankfully we have an easy one out of the backfield. Gonna try to just go smash mouth here on 2nd and goal, and this sets up pretty well. Galloway will be able to power in, and we take the lead. Need some more magic from the defense now. And you're gonna go with a drag here though, and that was just a bad user by me. We should have been on that. Good news is the clock sets up pretty well for us here. here, but Vandy going to the back of the end zone here, and I don't know where our safety was at. We will have a chance to just huck it up with 1 second left, and gonna try to get out of the pocket with McCracken. Let's see if we can make something happen. McCracken will huck it deep. Wiley in the end zone actually is able to get his paws on it, but dude swats it away. Almost a crazy play made by McCracken. Vanderbilt's gonna get the ball coming out of halftime though. Defense has yet to figure out anything consistent, and Vanderbilt's offense quickly marching it down the field, getting it inside the red zone. This is where we need something silly to happen. 3rd and 1, and yes, beautiful. Quarterback is gonna take a sack. We got instant pressure on that, and Vanderbilt gonna go with a field goal. They will be able to drill that, but now offense will have a chance to tie this game up. And on 3rd down, I'm trying to run verticals. We should have Dave Biggs up the seam, but oh man, dude played that beautifully, and Kiki McCracken throws a pick. That could be killer in this game the way their offense has been playing. This is where defense has got to try to come up with a turnover. Dude gonna get out of the pocket here, and okay, we get a sack. That's helpful for sure, but Vanderbilt just gonna run it on 2nd down, and there is way too much space. What is going on with our defense? All right, could be a run or a pass. Looks like it will be a run, and I tried to plug it up. They're gonna give Vanderbilt the 1st down. Really, that's a tough one to swallow. Vanderbilt just gonna hand it off here. We do get the tackle. All right, 3rd and goal. They're just gonna run it again, and we got pancaked. Nobody up the middle, and this season looks to be slipping away. Big things have got to happen soon for this offense. Kiki McCracken is gonna have to gut it out again, and man, I feel like we should have somebody open deep here. Gurley getting pressed off the line, and yes, he is indeed open deep. We'll ag that down, and let's get to the line, bro. I'm just gonna run this play again. We're gonna try Wiley on a quick out route here, and that should be cash, but McCracken injured misses the throw. Now we're gonna have a 3rd and 9. Gotta make a play here, but McCracken hustled in the pocket, is gonna get swatted away. Okay, well this 4th and 9 could potentially be our season, and I'm not liking what we'll see, and we'll try to get out of the pocket with McCracken, and somehow McCracken escapes. Dude is hurt as hell, but still the fastest man on the field, and he'll pick up the 1st down and more. That is certainly not a play we could have made with General Booty, and this offense fighting hard, able to get it down to a 1-score lead. You gotta find a way to stop these dudes, but Vanderbilt's run game has done just enough to throw us off balance consistently. It is looking dire heading into the 4th quarter for sure. You gotta just try to send the dogs and make something happen, and okay, 3rd down, come on man. Give me one stop here, D. 3rd and 8, we're sending the dogs again, and dude is flushed from the pocket and sacked. Bang. Okay, defense did their job. Offense, we gotta go get it now. And okay, I'm taking a shot here. Caleb Gurley has a step on his man, but this is gonna get swatted away and intercepted. Are you kidding me, bro? Terrible turn of events. I thought that was open, dude. I'm gonna stand by my read. I think I should have just pass let it out. And McCracken's 2nd pick of the day is brutal. A lot of that just comes down to bad luck. And on 2nd down, oh bro, I was right there for the pick. We just miss it. Instead, this one's basically hopeless now. We are going to be able to get the Commodores to 3rd down, but we're going to need like a missed field goal or something at this point. And oh, they're actually going to pass it here. Quarterback rolling out and throwing it. Oh bro, we got to find a way to get a pick on that. Actually shocked that they passed it. That stopped the clock too. So now we've at least got a chance, and oh my god, he missed the field goal. They just gave us a 2nd chance to redeem our season. We got to take it, and Kiki McCracken starting it out hot with the corner route to Wiley. On 2nd down though, McCracken is going to get blitzed and take a hit. Oh no, this is exactly what we didn't need. These stupid negative plays. Okay, now we got 3rd and 23. Don't have to get it all at once, and dude, we just can't block a soul, man. Plain and simply, we're going to need some magic. I'm just going to launch it up to Dave Biggs, and oh my god, dude, Biggs might actually have a step. Dave Biggs had it, bro. He had it in his hands and drops it, and that is going to do it. We lose 3 games in a row at home too against Vanderbilt. Come on, man. We have now fallen out of the top 25. So our season is far from over, but losing 3 straight games after starting out 5-0 and beating Georgia is depressing. And I'm hoping that we don't make losing too much of a habit today. We are going to stop Missouri short on 3rd down. Despite the fact that we're not ranked right now, we are definitely still in the running to make the college football playoff. The bright spot in all of these losses though has been Kiki McCracken, man. Even though he has had a couple of turnovers here and there, overall he's been amazing. And he's done it while dealing with injuries too. He really hasn't been healthy for most of the season. And this drive has gone very smoothly so far. We will easily be able to punch it in with Bennett Galloway. McCracken's been the ball mover. Galloway's been the cleanup crew all year. While offense has had big turnovers at times, they are definitely not the reason we've been losing these games, man. Our defense has got to step it up. They get stops every once in a while, but they're just so wildly inconsistent. And Missouri's going to test him here, going with a deep shot on the play action, and thankfully Cartwright is all over that. Dude, Cartwright is having a great season. You could potentially say he's been the MVP on this defense, man. He's had quite a few picks. Offense feels like they've had a much better flow in this one so far, and Kiki McCracken getting really comfortable moving in the pocket. He will throw across his body to Caleb Gurley, and Gurley just has one man to beat, not able to break the tackle, but what a play. We've mostly just been going straight passes so far, and offense has still been able to move the ball really easily. Got a third down here. I'm gonna try to just bubble it out, and I think this should work. We're gonna make a kind of risky throw to Gurley, but it works out. Now on 2nd and goal, it's time to go ground and pound, and great hole for Galloway. Easy money for our 2nd touchdown of the day. This game has potential to be a rout. Need the boys on defense to come up with another one for us here, and on 3rd down, they are gonna do exactly that. This quarterback hasn't been able to do anything right. So a chance to take a 3-score lead going into halftime, and we get the ball coming out of the 2nd half. This is the most chill a game has felt in a while, and Kiki McCracken's been pretty much perfect so far. On 3rd and 1, we're going with a little RPO action and trying to throw it to the out route. Dude, Wiley, what are you doing? He's just supposed to be running a quick flat out route. Instead, he runs straight up the field, and this is gonna turn into a pick 6. It's like this game hates me, man. I don't know if that play is bugged or what, but it's like they heard me say McCracken had a perfect day and decided to spoil it. Hoping he doesn't miss a beat on this drive. But man, it always hurts when you have a chance to put a game away, especially when we've been struggling in the last few, and then something like that happens. Gonna keep it pushing, no real rush here, and McCracken has continued to make excellent reads. Up over 150 yards passing in the half. And we'll check stats after this game, but just know he is the leading passer in the NCAA right now, rolling out and playmaker in Galloway upfield. Galloway will have it and trucks a guy into the end zone for a touchdown. One of the nicest plays of the year for him. Just cannot allow a touchdown on this series. And this time their quarterback has forever in the pocket. We've got to cover up the corner route, but they're just gonna go over the middle, and our dude couldn't hang with that in. Defense has just got to get more pressure on the quarterback rushing forward. Now a touchdown's looking almost inevitable, but Mizzou's quarterback gonna try to get out of the pocket, and can't we get the sack? Let's go. Okay, field goal is fine here, just no touchdown. Mizzou gonna throw to the flat, and that gets deflected around. Somehow they catch it, of course, but that's great for us because now the clock is moving, and Missouri with no timeouts is gonna be able to get off the spike. So we hold the Tigers to a field goal, still not ideal before halftime, and they are able to knock it through. Ideally, we can take the air out of the ball a little bit on this drive. If we can get a touchdown, I feel pretty confident we've got this thing locked down, and it might be easy when we get this RPO bubble set up. Caleb Gurley is in the clear and might have a shot to crib this. He's usually not able to outrun that last guy, but this is still a huge play for this offense. That gets us into field goal range, and honestly, getting 3 points wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We are going to have a flag on this first play though, and this is what we can't do, man. We can't get off schedule. I don't feel confident from our kicker's ability to make it from out here. We are going to be able to get this to 3rd and 10, and now we need Kiki McCracken to make a play. He is going to step up in the pocket and has Galloway wide open. Galloway is going to spin down inside the 1 and somehow gets into the end zone. What a game for Bennett Galloway. 3-score lead feels pretty good with the way our defense has been playing today. Missouri's going to have to get some quick scores to win this. They've honestly seemed pretty comfortable with just dinking and dunking, and we are actually going to get them to 4th down. So this is the game. They're going out of the goal line package and trying to pitch it out. Someone's just got to make a tackle, and that should hopefully do it for this one. So I'm kind of torn here because I want to pad Kiki McCracken's stats, but I also want to avoid him taking big hits at all costs. We're getting Mavis going a little bit. I think the best course of action is to just keep on throwing this PA bubble. I love how this play gives Caleb Gurley the chance to work. I would like to get the boy just one more touchdown here, and that's exactly what we'll do, getting it out to the perimeter. Another 150 plus day for Gurley. So there's the bounce back win that we needed. Kiki McCracken was phenomenal today. 93% completion percentage. Pick was not his fault. It was a little glitchy play. Bennett Galloway, not a lot on the ground, but had an excellent day receiving. Gurley, of course, doing his thing as well. And like I said, right now, Kiki McCracken leading the country in passing yards. He's actually leading it by a mile. Also a 75% completion percentage. The only thing that's not ideal is this touchdown to interception ratio. After the big dub, we sign a big time recruit, Dion Renew at cornerback. Also got right guard Chuck Potts, quarterback Mo Atameo. We're back up to number 24 in the rankings. And checking out the new signings, Reno gonna be really solid. 91 speed 4-star. Potts is just like a fine 3-star guard. I just want to sign as many offensive linemen as I can. Mo is going to be like probably our quarterback 5 years down the road. Right now with 10 commits, we're sitting at the number 11 class. Almost all these dudes have been legit 4 stars. Right now we're sitting at the middle of the pack in the conference. We have taken way too many conference losses, but we still have a chance. We just need some dominoes to fall here. McCracken still not cracking the Heisman watch. I really don't get what's going on with that. I scheduled Liberty expecting this to be a pretty easy game, but it's actually going to be a big time ranked matchup on the road, which honestly is good because we need something to get us back up in the rankings quick. And coming at the gates here, Kiki McCracken is going to step up in the pocket and has a man coming wide open downfield. Isaiah Chosen cracking things open with a big play. Liberty might be good, but they definitely haven't seen a quarterback like Kiki McCracken this year. His pocket presence has just been continually getting better throughout the season. You will have to find a way to pick up this 3rd and 5 here, but thankfully plenty of time in the pocket and he'll hit Wiley over the middle, but unfortunately seeing some wear and tear after that one. All right, gotta punch it in here on 2nd and goal. I'm trying to just go with slants and nothing getting open. Kiki McCracken tries to get out of the pocket but can't. Okay, big time 3rd down here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, McCracken trying to step up in the pocket again. Think we had Galloway late but didn't see it. Honestly, really good coverage from the Flames and maybe not our best play calling sequence on the goal line. So it's time to see what this defense can do. They looked better last game for sure and already got a 3rd down here. Let's see what we've got. We've got the zone over the middle and I had to cover up the running back. I honestly think that one of the sneaky problems with this defense is that the defensive line can't get any pressure by itself. We only ever really get pressure when we call heavy blitzes, and Liberty actually going to go with a draw there. Sit down. All right, big time 3rd and 6. I'm going to try calling man as my primary coverage this game, but once again, Liberty's quarterback has just way too much time, able to get out of the pocket and find an easy gain downfield. Pretty frustrating stuff, man. Who knew defense would be so hard on this game? I'm going to hop on our dude Rice, and they're going to the out route. Bro, no way he catches that. One thing I haven't really seen people praising about this game is how good the AI is at making reads. It makes these games so much more fun to play. Gotta plug it up here. 2nd and goal, and they're coming my way, able to get the tackle to make it 3rd down. They're going with a heavy look here. I think this is just a run, and it is a run to the right side. God dang, dude got speed boosted. Offense can't be settling for 3 again. We gotta run our stuff here, and Caleb Gurley with a little bit of room on the screen. He's gonna turn it into a lot of room, hitting a dirty spin move. And this is the difference between Liberty and an SEC team, man. They do not have the speed to catch our wide receivers. This is gonna be a big time crib call and an answer back. God, I love Caleb Gurley. I knew when we were recruiting him that he was gonna be a special player, and he has honestly exceeded my expectations. Now defenses just gotta find out a way to get a stop, but this guy keeps successfully throwing into tight windows. Feel like that means we might get a pick here sooner or later. And okay, once again, we've got a 3rd and 4. Gotta take advantage of this, but dude, this quarterback just knows how to slice up, man. I don't even know what to do. I guess I'm gonna go back to our zone stuff and see if that works. But yeah, I don't know, dude. These defenses I'm running honestly work better against users. We do have a 3rd down here though. Just gotta cover up the middle with Yates, and okay, he's gonna throw it to the drag. We just gotta make the tackle, and Liberty gonna have to settle for a field goal, thank God. Chance for the boys to take the lead before halftime now. Liberty does get the ball coming out of halftime here, so it's important we finish this thing in the positive, and the return game getting moving. Once again, we see the speed differential with this team, and a minute to score feels like a lot for Kiki McCracken in this offense right now. Caleb Gurley pretty clearly primed to have a big day, and he's gonna get us into Flames territory already. This passing offense has looked excellent. Just gotta finish her off now. Clock is right where we want it, and McCracken gonna step up in the pocket again. He has been great at doing this the last few games and will get into the end zone. Starting to use that scrambling ability more and more. So we head into halftime with a nice 7-point lead, but Liberty does get the ball. Defense has got to figure something out. And okay, on 3rd and 8, things are looking promising. Liberty going up the seam, but wow, man, great play by Polk. Did not think he had that swat in on. Real efficient day for Kiki McCracken so far. Once again, the pocket presence has just been beautiful, delivering a dot to Caleb Gurley. And on 3rd down, gotta find a way here. Looking to Wiley on the out route, and we're gonna just float it over top of that flat defender. And on 2nd down, he's running a little sprint out action. Don't see anything here. We're gonna try to force it into Basley, but that was a bad idea. I have no idea how our guy ended up in worse position there. I just have this problem where when I'm running plays that I'm maybe not that used to running, I get way too frisky with the ball. I don't really know my progressions, so I end up forcing a lot more reads. Thankfully, defense has been solid today. They get another stop. All right, let's stomp them out here. Gonna go to Dave Biggs and pick up a 1st down on the drag, and we've got a flag. It looks like it's actually gonna be rough in the passer. We'll take that all day. Gotta be smarter with the ball on this drive. Liberty's been giving us the easy stuff, and Caleb Gurley once again gonna get out there on the little RPO. This time we're going to hand it to Galloway, and Galloway trying to power into the end zone does get down to the 1. I'm going to be honest, I kind of want to get Kiki McCracken the passing touchdown, so we're going to fit it into Basley. Honestly, that was a badly timed throw. Probably could have been a pick. I said I was going to be smart, and then I got super greedy there. But hey, Kiki McCracken has 300 yards and 3 tutties on the game. Defense just got to keep on doing their thing here. And dude, we are seriously getting sacks. I think it's just because this dude has terrible pocket presence. But 3rd and 10, chance to seal out the game, and the Flames quarterback just running for his life again. And it looks like they're actually going to go for this 4th and 16. An interesting call, and going over to the middle. Polk has had a really solid coverage all day. So now we can just mow some clock. And the nice thing is we can keep on padding Kiki McCracken's stats with these little RPOs and stuff. I want to get him to 4 touchdowns to make that touchdown interception ratio look a little nicer, especially since I threw one today. Let's get it out to Caleb Gurley for some cash. This team is trying to make a statement that they deserve to be in the playoffs right now. We're just going to keep on feeding McCracken touchdowns, and he'll get his 5th of the day, this time out to Bennett Galloway. So another easy dub, felt pretty good. We ended up getting 45. A lot of that was just stat padding, but hey man, 5 touchdowns feels good. And Kiki McCracken also had a really solid game on the ground, as Caleb Gurley, dude, just getting the lion's share, 17 yards a catch, 186 and 3 touchdowns. He might honestly be a candidate for the Heisman as well, but still nothing, dude. 3 wide receivers ahead of Caleb Gurley. This is insane. Caleb Gurley has 500 more yards than the 2nd leading receiver and has more touchdowns as well. Dude might have a 2,000 yard season. In fact, he's almost definitely going to have a 2,000 yard season. But getting a playoff spot suddenly looking pretty good, dude. We just have to climb up 6 spots to number 12. And we've got 2 ranked teams coming up on our schedule. This one's going to be real tough though. Night game at number 20 Kentucky. They're coming in at a sneaky 86 overall. So I'm expecting a battle here, but I've been feeling great about the way our offense is playing. And defense was able to match suit a little bit last game. And I'm trying to go blitz on 3rd down, but man, these quarterbacks just picked that up so well. I shouldn't say that. The blitzes definitely do work against the CPU. I would run more of them if I wasn't trying to vary up my defense. I actually do think cover 0 blitz with adjustments might be like the best defense in this game, as long as you're not playing against an elite online player or something. But it is kind of just boring to run that every play. And running it here, Kentucky does a nice job of bouncing it to the outside. And Kentucky going with 5 wide on 1st and goal. I know it's coming. Gonna charge in there, and oh man, we forced the fumble. Okay, we might actually have a shot at a goal line stop though. Another tackle for loss. 3rd and goal. I'm kind of expecting another run, but he's actually gonna motion the halfback out, go into the corner route though. What a dime. Defense is so hard, man. Offense has just got to score. And Kiki McCracken, the scrambler that's been emerging in these last couple of games, coming out strong again here. And I think he's just going to keep building on that. Once we can figure out how to properly improvise out of the pocket, this offense will get even more dangerous. But as it is, we're going to have a 3rd and 10. And okay, let's see. I don't like what I see at all. We are going to get out of the pocket here. And I should have just run that up the middle. I panicked through it and we were past the line of scrimmage. That was just stupid. For some reason, they declined the penalty, which I honestly think is maybe some kind of glitch, because now we're going to get a chance at a 4th down, and you know I'm going to old reliable Caleb Gurley. Risky call pays off as usual. And we're going to go back to the 5 wide. Oh man, I didn't mean to snap it there. I was going to get more hot routes out, but Kiki McCracken is out of the pocket and there is nobody around him. Coach definitely gave him the green light to scramble. 50 yards on the first possession. Let's go. Okay, well, defense started out rough, but that got me amped up. Now we need some run defense, boys. Let's go on and get it to 3rd down. I have not delivered on a user pick in a minute. I would like one here soon, and we're trying to get one with Yates. Ask and you shall receive. Ryan Yates is going to get a beautiful pick. Just lurked it up perfectly underneath, and we are in business down here at the 25. Wanted to get the run game going more today, but honestly, hard to keep calling them when our passing offense is so good. I just feel like we've almost always got a better shot with Kiki McCracken throwing it, and here he is going to step up in the pocket again. Once he got the pocket presence figured out, it might be over for these SEC defenses. I think pocket presence is one of those things that I'm learning on this game that I never really had to do on NCAA Football 14. You were just so easily able to break the pocket and scramble. Another thing I'm trying to get better at is usering, so I'm glad I got that little user pick there. But on 3rd down, the user pressure was not exactly where it was supposed to be. I honestly think we were boned either way on that play. That's the one thing about this cover 3, man. Giving up the seams is tough. Ryan Yates having a great game so far, though. We're gonna try to go man on 3rd and 7 here. And dude has literally a year in the pocket, but for some reason is just gonna huck it out of the back of the end zone. And okay, now we're in a really good spot. We could potentially go down and kill the clock before halftime. And we gotta take care of the ball here, but the passing game has almost been too good to stop. And I should say, it's been the passing game and the quarterback run that's opened up. One thing Bennett Galloway doesn't have that I'm hoping to get in here in the next couple of years is elite speed at the running back position. I think that dude McLaughlin or whatever that we recruited could be pretty good. And the run game is actually working quite well here. Rarely does Bennett Galloway have to come out from being tired. And we're running that clock right on down. He's going to come back out here for 1st down and has a ton of space. He could easily turn this into a touchdown, but I want to go down so we can crush a little bit more clock. Now we just got to punch it in on 1st and goal, and Curley has got it. Why not pad the stats for him a little bit more? A Kraken, a clean 8 for 8 and 3 touchdowns on the day. But Kentucky still has a ton of time in this one, and we have been struggling to stop the running game. Honestly, feels like as long as we can do that in this game, we're in the clear. And they're going to go with it again on 3rd down. Oh, I just whiff with Yates. We had him right there in the hole. Maybe a play where I should potentially click off. And Kentucky running it again here is going to get into the end zone to cut our lead to 1 score. And on the 2-point conversion, they've got an easy out route. This game is definitely not over. My guess is that unfortunately we're going to have to deal with a little bit of stadium pulse on this drive. And on 3rd down, that's exactly what we're going to get. Kiki McCracken suddenly looking kind of flustered in the pocket and gets hit before he can throw. So just like that, Kentucky has us to 4th and 10. Not good. I was waiting for this offense to stall a little bit, but we should have the corner route here and a big hold on from Wiley on that play. Wiley has definitely had a quiet season after a good one last year, and Kentucky's been getting us to 3rd down a little bit more easily here. Haven't leaned on the speed option as much, but going to it here, we're gonna try to pitch it out to Galloway, but oh man, we get this dreaded stupid animation, and Galloway is gonna get outsped to the ball. An absolute disaster befalls us, and Kiki McCracken is actually gonna have to chase dude down to make the tackle. So a trademark turnover from this team. Now Kentucky has a chance to take the lead, and running it here, we are gonna get them to 3rd goal. Okay, come on boys, I'm keyed in on a run here, and that is what we're gonna get. Rice gonna try to make the tackle over the middle, but it gets broken, and Kentucky has reclaimed control of this game. Well, thankfully offense certainly hasn't been a problem for us so far, but I think Kentucky's gonna figure out our tricks eventually. Clock is starting to become a factor here, but I'm just worried about scoring. We're gonna go out to Isaiah Chosen here, and Isaiah has it on the high ball, but bro, he drops it, and of course Kentucky somehow picks that off. Are you kidding? We have actually had such bad luck with turnovers. It's absurd. And okay, this could be the season right here, dude. 3rd and 3. And okay, Kentucky's gonna pass the ball. Looks like slants. And yes, we get the sack, dude. That one was coming wide open in the back of the end zone. Kentucky actually takes this down to the 2-minute warning. And I think this next drive is gonna have to be our last. Gotta do what it takes to win up in here. And okay, Caleb Gurley getting solidly into Kentucky territory. The one thing I'm worried about, Bennett Galloway is super dinged up right now. I have on conservative carry, but hopefully no nonsense there. Ideally, I would not put the freshman running back in this situation, but Galloway's gonna have to do something. He's still showing a little bit of fight. Let's see what Kentucky does. Okay, thankfully we have that. I was worried we were gonna have to convert a 4th down. Clock's right where I want it here. We can't leave Kentucky anytime, but they are starting to key in on this RPO. And let's see, we should just have the drag. That's gonna take a while to develop, but we have Dave Biggs. I'm gonna try to go down at the 1, and okay, that's perfect. Just need the fullback dive to work with time running down. We are gonna get into the end zone. Okay, 11 seconds on the clock. We are gonna kick the PAT to try this up. Kentucky actually tried to ice us. All right, boys, here we go, dude. BS turnovers have kept Kentucky in this game. Now we gotta go get it, and I'm sticking with my guns here. Caleb Gurley to the outside has rarely failed us. Already got it down to 1st and goal. I'm gonna try to power it in with Galloway and hole up the middle. He's able to do it. Come on. Need one stop here, defense. One singular stop. Come on. We've done it before, and dude has all day in the pocket. Gonna throw it deep, and I am there. Ryan Yates getting his 2nd pick of the day. We clutch up with the user loser like we do, and we come up with a massive overtime dub at Kentucky. I thought we were dead in the water, honestly. Wow, man, we moved to 8-3. Kiki McCracken with another gutsy day. Bennett Galloway, a solid contributor, but once again, the McCracken scramble was it. Not as crazy of a game from our receiving core, but they did their thing. And okay, we land a big 4-star wide receiver, David Johnson, we've been going for a while. And man, we're still ranked number 18. Come on now. The dude Johnson we signed technically is a bust, but he's 6'5", 89 speed. I feel like he'll be pretty solid. Potential conference championship and playoff game implications here on the Swamp. And my god, dude, Florida quarterback is gonna chuck a nuke. Thankfully, we swat that away. And this defense gonna have a 3rd and 9 already. Looks like Florida's gonna go with play action and way too slow developing. We will get the sack. We'll see if Kiki McCracken can keep it pushing here. Gonna start it out with a very short completion to Caleb Gurley. And already we're gonna have a 3rd and 8 here. Gonna go play action, and we have Gurley wide open, but dude, McCracken just misses him. Now on 4th down, I'm going for this. We're going back to our corner route, and thankfully McCracken doesn't miss this throw. With our defense, those are the risks that we need to take. And gonna get it out to Wiley here. Once again, dude, haven't called Wiley's name a ton. I just want you to look up in the right corner to check this out, okay? 76% completion, 3,700 passing yards, 33 touchdowns. This man is not even on the Heisman watch. I mean, that's actually crazy. We're about to mess around and throw for over 4,000 yards. Given a lot of it has been these check down screen type situations, so maybe that's part of it. We'll try to just pound it in here with Galloway, and he will try to go over the line. Oh my god, man. Bennett Galloway with one of the craziest plays of his career. I don't know how he got over all those boys. Our goal line defense has had its moments this season, but this is not going to be one of them. Dude stiff arms us into oblivion, but that's okay, dude. We're in a good situation. Defense already got one stop. Offense has just got to keep on doing their thing. We are going to have to convert a 3rd down and 6 here, and I'm liking the comeback route to Caleb Gurley, but we're not going to have time to throw it. Dang it, dude. Now, this might be controversial. I had some people hating on me for going for it too much in the last video, and to those people, I say you're goofy, bro. Why the hell would I not go for it? It's a video game, especially when we have dots like that dialed up. Why not? Unfortunately, we are going to get a holding flag here. After the speech I just gave about punting, though, how could I punt the ball? What kind of a man would I be? Instead, we're going to go huck and pray, and unfortunately, we could not get out the huck. We did have a touchdown open, by the way. So think about that before you try to disparage my game management. And okay, this running back is trying to go crazy, but we'll get him to 3rd down. Come on, boys. Let's lurk something up with Ryan Yates. Okay, they're going to go to the outside, but dude, like, what is that animation? This is where we spread him out and run the ball, dude. Kiki McCracken has shown that this is a good move in the last couple of games. We're going to keep on rocking with it. And on 2nd down, going to try to use it on this sprint out play, but that didn't work out at all. Okay, big 3rd and 7. Let's see what we've got. Okay, man, we might have Biggs. I'm going to throw it up to Dave Biggs deep. Just need him to make a catch, but he cannot. Okay, fair enough. Might have had a shot if he conservative caught it. Not sure. And now we're going to have to pick up a 4th down, but we should have Caleb Gurley, and Caleb Gurley, dude, has been clutching up on these 4th down situations. Great throw with touch from McCracken as well. And I am kind of digging the 5 wide here. We're going to stick with it, and Gurley open again over the middle. All right, defense, need a little something before halftime. 2 minutes, and Lagway is going to try to get out of the pocket. Another big sack. And I'll say that's a coverage sack, but I'm happy as long as we are getting those, dude. Okay, 3rd and 18. We got to take advantage of this. Hopping on Sawan here, and thankfully, dude is just going to take the underneath. Gators are going to have to punt. Okay, kill 2 minutes and get some points. We can do that for sure. Or maybe not. Dude is going to get swarmed, and we get to 4th down already. I'm going to try to go with a sneaky slip screen here on 4th and 3. And oh boy, that was a bad idea, dude. I just should have gone with a normal pass play. Now Florida has a chance to take control. Hate that. And they are just going to slice the heck out of our cover 3. Safety was nowhere to be found. 3rd and goal. Let's get it. Gators are just going to run the ball and keeping it with Lagway. I was not ready for that. Okay, all good. Just need Kiki to cook here. And going over the middle, he'll have Gurley, who hangs on through contact and somehow stays on his feet. That'll get us moving a little bit. Going to the bunch here, and oh god, bro, they're gonna blitz us and get the fumble. Our lineman picks it up, and for some reason they don't let us run it. Good news is I didn't drift back in the pocket there, so this is pretty manageable. And oh man, we might have Dave Biggs for a big one, but McCracken overshoots it. We'll have 4th and 8. Good news is we get the ball coming out of half. I haven't really established the run. I'm gonna try to do that on this drive. This time we should have chosen, but dude, another bad throw by Kiki McCracken. Very rare that he's inaccurate, and now we're gonna have to convert another 4th down, but dude, as long as we have Caleb Gurley open. There is a part of me that just wants to score this really quick, and I think we might have Gurley deep here. We are gonna huck it up, and Kiki McCracken hits him in stride. Dude, I even caught and ran that, and Gurley still came down with it through contact. What a beast. All right, I need my 2-point conversion here. Gonna try to go jet touch pass to Wiley. He's not the fastest guy on the field, but Wiley gets it to the outside, and we tie this one up. So 3rd and 5, come on now. They are actually just gonna run a draw play, but oh my god, man, what a play from Polk. We're able to stop it. And we gotta keep in mind, boys, we're potentially playing for a playoff bid here. Cannot get silly with it as I like to sometimes do, but we are gonna huck it up to Gurley here. A little bit of an underthrow from Kiki McCracken. Otherwise, that might have been another one. And okay, 3rd and 6. I'm running the same play. Can't get too bomb happy, and oh no, McCracken rolls out and takes the sack. Okay, defense, right back to it, boys. It's all about stopping the run game. On 3rd and 1, you better believe I'm sending the dogs. And they're gonna go up the middle. Dude, I sent the dogs. Where are they at? Okay, this is where we need to play. Defense has to get off the field, but oh, we just give up that little slant route. We had a guy in a zone, but he wasn't quite deep enough. Now we need some goal line D, boys. Florida gonna go with the pistol, and okay, this will work out for us. 3rd and goal, boys. I need it. Florida gonna go to the air, and I'm trying to box up with Ryan Yates. Lagway is gonna take off though, and I didn't realize he was that fast. We don't get to it in time, and Florida gonna come down with a big score. Gotta go hard here, boys, but on 1st down, that just wasn't the play I called straight up. I don't know what happened, and I want Dave Biggs deep here. It's not gonna work, but we should have Caleb Gurley. Man, what a throw by Kiki McCracken under duress. It is tough to make this kind of drive with home field advantage, but I'm trying to do it, and this is a big play, dude. Bennett Galloway trying to make things easy on us. I will say, I don't love how much time is running off the clock here. Our main focus has got to be scoring, though. We get it to 3rd and semi-short, and this play has been old reliable today. Gonna go back to it here, and oh man, that was a bad read. We're gonna take Chosen, but Chosen comes down with it. The freshman with one of the biggest plays of the year. There was no way I could have clocked the whole thing out on that drive myself. We are gonna just get into the end zone, and yeah, dude, I think Florida is gonna just try to run the clock out. We should have gone with more of a hurry up style on offense, but little miscommunication there. We get a 3rd down, and this is where we send the dogs, dude. We haven't done this all day, but I want to make this dude sweat, and man, he didn't sweat at all. He hit that corner route perfection. Don't know if we're gonna see the chew clock come out yet, and man, this Florida quarterback is confident throwing to that. Now we just gotta hope for the best here on the goal line, and I missed the user tackle. Okay, they get down to the 1. Want them to either score fast here or not score at all, and they are gonna score fast. So we'll have a pretty similar situation to last game, except this time the drive's gonna have to happen fast and go into the RPO. This ball is gonna bounce up into the air, and oh my god, dude, why do we have the worst luck with turnovers? In the critical moment of this season, this is gonna turn into a pick 6. You can say it wasn't the right read, but it has been the right read this entire season. Now we just gotta try to chuck it, and Kiki McCracken will have to get out of the pocket. This is gonna turn into another disaster, and the Florida Gators are gonna snuff out our season with 2 pick 6s. So a big time disappointment. This one ended up looking ugly. McCracken really played well today. This loss wasn't his fault. Those turnovers were bullshit. I think part of it was we just needed somebody to emerge other than Gurley. He was the only one who did anything today. I do think our dreams of an SEC championship game probably end there. We do sign another big commit in Miles Stocker, 4-star quarterback. We will be watching from the sidelines as Florida and Tennessee gonna battle it out in the conference championship. Coming out of conference championship week, expecting a couple of commits here. We're gonna get a few 3-star guards. Aiden Childs wins the Heisman, quarterback for USC. Caleb Gurley wins best receiver with almost 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns as a true sophomore. And looks like we'll be heading to the good old Myrtle Beach Bowl against Central Michigan. Bro, USC had 5 of the top 6 defensive backs. What were they cooking up this year? Bennett Galloway actually comes in 4th for best running back, which is surprising. He really didn't run the ball that much. Bennett Galloway actually a first-team All-American. That's shocking to me. Gurley gets second team. And then Kiki McCracken not on the freshman All-American. I actually think the reason he never got on a here or on the Heisman watch is because he's listed as an athlete, and you can't change players' positions in the regular season. I think it might have something to do with that. Oh, but maybe not. In the SEC, he was quarterback of the year, so I don't know what the deal was. I gotta say, I am a tad disappointed that this is the bowl game we landed, considering we're the number 21 team in the country, and Ryan Yates starting it out with a pick. I've kind of figured out my user in a little bit, boys. I think we might be getting more picks from here on out, and we're gonna come out firing with Kiki McCracken here, going up up top to Dave Biggs on third down, but a little bit overthrown. Biggs definitely had a step on dude. So a 4th and 10 already. Not ideal, but I think we have Gurley here, and Gurley will catch it in stride. Caleb Gurley is a wizard on 4th down, and he's going to get this bowl game started off right. Let's show these boys what the SEC is all about here. On 1st down, dude is going to roll out, and we get the sack. This defensive line continues to do a little something. Okay, 3rd and 2, expecting a run, and that is what we're going to get. We're on it with Ryan Yates. What a game for him so far. This is Bennett Galloway's last college game, so I want to give him the chance to work. He went off in the bowl game last year, and we're going to give him the rock on 3rd and 3 here. Great blocking that outside. He's able to easily pick up the 1st down. Great thing about that is it opens up the passing game, and Isaiah Chosen, man, continuing to have a really solid season. I'm going to be looking to him on the corner route here to punch it in, and we do have him. He's the dude we needed at tight end, man. He's pretty quick. Kiki McCracken in the offense putting on a show so far in this one, but Central Michigan is finally threatening to score here. They've got it down to 1st and goal, and quarterback gonna get hit, but still completes that somehow. Ideally, we mow the entire clock and get a touchdown before half, but after a false start on 1st down, we are gonna have to convert 3rd and 8. All right, let's go here, McCracken. We are going to step to the right in the pocket, and Dave Biggs comes open over the middle. An excellent find from Kiki McCracken. Now we're in a good spot here on 1st down. McCracken gonna roll out again, and once again, Dave Biggs is coming wide open. Had a big game in the bowl game last year, and on 1st and goal, the senior Galloway gonna go airborne for the touchdown. He's been racking them up all year. We did leave Central Michigan just a little bit of time. Hopefully they use that time to throw a pick though, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Ryan Yates again. He's been lurking up in these last few games, and now we got a chance to put this game away. On 2nd down, we are going to use Kiki McCracken's legs. He's done such a good job of getting out of the pocket lately, and McCracken will swerve a guy out of his shoes to take this one all the way to the crib, capping off one of our best offensive halves of the year. On this play though, I do want to get a touch to one more guy. Tristan Wiley has been great in his career, hasn't had as big of a season this year, so I want to get him some touches as well before we get out of here. This game has been the blowout I hoped it would be. Since it's the last game, I'm not worried about wear and tear. We are going to run up the score a little bit. Kiki McCracken scampering around for another touchdown, and that's going to do it for this one. Easy dub in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. We get to 9 wins on the season. Kiki McCracken just having an okay day. Bennett Galloway almost 100 yards in his last game. McCracken did have 2 rushing touchdowns, and Tristan Wiley with a big touchdown catch in his last game, and Ryan Yates getting player of the week after the bowl game. Checking out the final season stats, Kiki McCracken in his freshman season, 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 73% completion percentage. He was nuts, exceeded my expectations. Galloway had a really solid year with 12 touchdowns, and McCracken not a ton of rushing yards because he took a lot of sacks, but 6 rushing touchdowns as well. Receiving wise, I mean, Caleb Gurley was just the man this year, dude. Best receiver in the country, 2K yards. Dave Biggs with a really solid year as well. Galloway was big out of the backfield. Wiley added 500, which is not bad, and then Chosen kind of had a breakout year in his sophomore season. Defensively, Ryan Yates was my main user, led the charge with 5 picks, and honestly, the secondary was pretty good when it came to getting picks, man. Cartwright and Polk had 4 each. A lot of those weren't user picks. All right, now it's time for recruiting. We land a center here going into the 3rd bowl week. We finished the year ranked 23rd. Somehow we moved down in the rankings, as Ohio State actually beats Michigan in the national championship. That's wild. Checking out the players leaving, we lose Harris, who was a big contributor at cornerback, Cartwright, who had a ton of picks this year, Williams, who got a little bit of time as a strong safety, a few dudes on the line, but I think we're filling in pretty well for them. Bennett Galloway, obviously a huge contributor, Tristan Wiley as well. We lose a strong safety in Saywan, and then another big one, Ryan Yates. Gotta find a user to fill in for him. So we head into off-season recruiting looking really solid. Lots of commits, lots of 4-stars. We're ranked as the number 15 class so far. We do have a lot of transfer portal guys interested in us. Checking out the transfer portal, man, we got this dude Moses, 96 speed. I actually think we were recruiting him last year. He might have transferred again. Then we got Michael Turner coming in at 99 speed, would be an instant impact dude. Jaden Lewis is a 97 speed cornerback. That would be another huge land. Then Ayers coming in at 94 speed. We also got this dude Akuri. Really would like to add a defensive tackle. That's one area where we've been kind of weak. Okay, right now we're leading on Moses. Also leading on the 99 speed receiver. He's the one I really want to get. The other guy I really want to get is Jaden Lewis coming in at 97 speed. We're going to be in a battle with Clemson for him. And bang, we signed Michael Turner, the 99 speed receiver. That is huge. This dude next to Caleb Gurley is going to be insane. Unfortunately, we fall to number 2 on Moses. Think I'm going to take a chance here and try to hard sell him. him. I'm gonna do the same thing here with Jaden Lewis. We're also slipping on a Curry, which is disappointing. Okay, moving on to week 3. We signed Jeremiah Moses. Let's go. That is huge. He will potentially be an instant starter at cornerback. We lose out on some guys, but that's fine, dude. I'm already happy with what we got. I did find a potentially decent running back transfer in Jarvis Durr, so we will go ahead and dump some points on him. Oh man, and this dude could be pretty good as well. Also gonna try to mine for a little bit more depth on the line. You can never have enough of these big dudes. Okay, we sign a center, a D tackle, a right tackle. Didn't get any more 4 stars, but that's okay. We end up coming in at the number 19 class with the pitches we're working with. That's pretty great. Tell you what, man, our wide receivers are going to be stacked next year. Looks like we're gonna head into next season as an 85 overall. I honestly think we'll be better than that number because we are just gonna have so much speed at every skill position. So I will see you boys next season. Appreciate you if you watched this far. Be sure to drop a like and comment and have a good one. Peace.